Alright, good.
What happened?
Get 50% off all Domino's.
You're really butchering this
It's
stuff.
just I had it on there and it just fucking flipped to Kenny Loggins. What the fuck?
You really butchered that one there, Grizz.
I should have just bought the song.
Should have just bought the song.
There we go.
Southern slang, I speak it every day. I'm trying to get it poppin', each and every way. It's one nation, under goons, my goons are stripping.
Yo, welcome back. Oh, okay, Trey, it's you. You're leading off. Go ahead.
Oh, you gonna start it off?
Welcome to the Dude Ranch NFL preview show. We did it last year. A lot of fun. We break it down. Did you ever like keep track of like how we did or anything?
No, I didn't.
No, I didn't know if you.
I will write. You want me to write it down? Like,
bust out the goddamn steno pad.
Yeah, like put like for each division, put like who you think's gonna like who we think. So like if we're starting with this one, say I think they're gonna win.
Okay, I'll just write it down and
yeah.
Surprise! I'm drunk.
I love the fact that Big Grizzly was like, nah, I don't plan on keeping track. Let me just write it down in this notebook I have conveniently in my lap.
No, I asked him.
I got other shit in there.
I asked him if he kept like track of how we did last year on our preview show. Justin Lee said, "Oh my God, it's a Dude Ranch. Oh my God, it's Justin.
Oh my God,
Lee.
it's Justin Nace."
Can I before we get into the NFL preview? I'm Big Grizzly. We're still here on YouTube. I don't know anything about that. I'll be on Twitch whenever they tell me I'm on Twitch. I have to tell everyone about my bad beat. I've done a lot of sports gambling in my life, and this is the worst bad beat I've ever fucking had. I took Dortmund. I was like, I'm going to put a good chunk of money on Dortmund, get a little chalk fucking money, add to, because football's coming up. I wanted to add to my fucking bank account for football betting. Dortmund has a 2-0 lead in the 88th minute. 88th minute. Now, I don't know if you follow soccer. That's a bad fucking beat. They lost 3-2.
Speaking of
how the fuck did they give up 3 goals in fucking?
It was like
what?
It was like
and it
7
was 3
minutes.
all in extra minutes.
Yeah, it was all in extra. Yeah, it all came in the extra 5 minutes.
How much fucking extra time was there?
Just 5.
minutes,
Just
yeah.
5 minutes.
What the fuck?
Speaking of bad
You're
beats,
throwing.
speaking of
Yeah,
bad
they had to
beats,
have
speaking
been
of bad
thrown.
beats and betting, week 0 of college football is next weekend, so maybe there's a Dude Ranch Pigskin Pick'em coming out.
If
I'm
you,
down.
if you
I'm
want
down
to, I
start.
don't, how many
I'm down
games
to
is
start.
There's like
A
7.
whole
right?
slate. There's a whole slate.
Yeah,
it? Week 0?
yeah, week 0.
The big game where me and Waz are going to be best friends that's week 1, right?
Yeah, that's week 1.
Okay. I'm going
Yes.
big on. I'm going big on Notre Dame. I'm telling everyone that right now. Notre Dame.
I will
catches
show
that many-
everybody my cock.
Well,
if
what,
we
well,
win
what
that
do we
fight.
think? Should we all verbally agree to start it up next week?
I'm down for
I'm
it.
down.
So
Hey, what's,
Tuesday.
You have a
Um,
verbal. You
record-
have a verbal.
Record
Verbally.
Tuesday?
So
What's
Tuesday.
well? Yeah,
Okay.
but was going to be able to record?
Oh yeah, well, you're gonna be able to do it. Record on Tuesdays.
Let us know what days are good. What day would be best for
Yeah.
you to do it was.
We'll work out the logistics.
Hey, are we gonna do it live? Or are we
Yeah,
gonna
we'll
record?
just
No,
record it like
record.
we usually do.
Okay.
We'll figure it out. But expect
I'd
to
like
see,
to.
expect to see a
Okay,
Dude Ranch
sorry.
Pigskin Pick'em next week.
I'd like to say just add a little fizz to your life, okay? Just add a little fizz to your life.
Hey, I would also like to say something here. Me, big time instrument guy. Big Grizz, not a big instrument guy. Okay. Timmy Trumpet was blaring, and you know what? Goddamn Big Grizz did. He went like this. That is a trombone, Grizz. That is not a trumpet. That is the wrong instrument.
Oh yeah, trumpets like this, huh? Just
Yeah.
Yeah. Grizz confirmed, not a big instrument guy.
Not a
big
big.
instrument.
Can't play one fucking instrument.
Are you ready to?
Wait, how did you see me though? I thought Drew had the fucking.
Well, they can
screen
still
up
see us.
Well, we can still see you.
Well, I could see you.
there.
Wait,
Everybody
I
else
just want to
might
let
not.
everyone know of a new drink that I discovered when we was on vacation. Okay,
Big
and
instrument.
it's in this cup right here, and it's called.
It's
I don't know. I don't know if this is actually the name for it, or I don't know if that place at Deep Creek, Maryland, is the one that just calls it this. But it's called the Caddyshack. Okay, little half and half iced tea, lemonade mixed with vodka. Wonderful beverage, delightful beverage. That's what I'll be sipping on, and of course, Coors Light. We love Coors Light here.
You ready to get into it? Dive in.
Me and Braxty are on the same page.
Not Meat said finally caught one live. Well, we appreciate you coming in, Not Meat.
Not me. Welcome
The
to
Meat
the
Man.
live.
The Meat Man.
Mr. Meat.
Man.
If you got a name like that, you got to be packing a schlong, though, right?
Yeah,
I
big
don't,
time schlong.
I don't know.
guy.
The profile picture is a female, so it might be a female. Mrs.
It's
Meat.
not. It's my good friend Meat Man.
Oh, okay. Well, welcome, Meat. All right, so
Welcome.
Before I get into this, can one of you explain to me why we're not on Twitch?
I don't know.
Well, no. So we were planning on doing the preview shows on Yittip.
on anyway, yeah, we were gonna do it on YouTube
Yeah.
anyway.
So we
So-
were ready to go on Twitch?
I don't know. We don't know
Because I can't find it.
exactly. Some people can't find it, so I don't know. We're gonna have to figure.
Drew
something-
can't find his penis.
That's
so
true.
It works
It's hidden in there somewhere.
out.
But yeah, hopefully Waz will figure something out. Waz.
It's like that. Drew seeing his dick's like that episode of Family Guy where Peter Griffin finally saw his. He goes, "Oh, that's what it looks like."
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, hopefully we'll be on Twitch next week. We'll figure things out. But all right, Big Grizzly, take it away. What are we doing today?
All right, we're going to do the NFL preview show. We're going to break down every fucking division for you with our fucking
Expert.
retarded fucking banter that we always fucking
And
do.
expert.
Hey, whoa! Special needs here. Daniel does not need to be verbally assaulted like that.
All right, well, we're going to start out in the NFC West. So I'm just going to read some things I have jotted down about each team. I'm going to start from the fucking bottom and go up to the top. If you guys got anything you want to add stats or anything to that. But anyway, we're going to start off with the fucking Seahawks. They finished 7-10 last year. DNMP. That's a did not make the playoffs. Key acquisitions. They had Charles Cross, offensive tackle, with their first round draft pick. Key losses, obviously, Russell Wilson.
Yeah, sorry.
And
Yeah.
and they added Noah Fant. I'm sorry, I had that down there. Key loss, obviously, Russell Wilson's been the face of that franchise. And another key loss was Bobby Wagner.
Burby.
Bobby, he was the key on that defense. They were the 12th ranked defense and the 16th ranked offense last year. I don't look for that offense to be that high. It's gonna be a lot lower. Their over under this year is 5.5 wins. Brady, would you like to take it away first on the Seattle Seahawks?
Oh, that's you're not going to do every team, and then we'll go from the division, or
I
what?
thought I'd just go one team and we'll talk a little bit about that team and just pick our division winner at the end.
Okay.
Okay. Well, yeah, the Seahawks definitely take the under on that. They're not going to win 5 games. I don't know how the fuck that team. They're going to lose all their conference games. That's 6 losses right there.
Yeah.
I don't know where they're going to find. I don't know where they're going to find 6 wins at. No, they suck. They're terrible.
Very bad team. Definitely in a rebuild mode. I also have them in the under.
I mean, that was a 7-10 team with Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have them going 4-13 this year. 4-13. 4-13.
I have a question.
Yeah.
What was the trade for Russell Wilson again? They actually made out like bandits for that,
Well,
didn't they?
Yeah,
So the future's looking good, but they're fucked right now.
Oh,
the
yeah.
big part of the trade was draft picks. I think
Yeah,
they got 3
yeah.
first-round draft picks and a second.
Yeah.
And they got
That's great.
Noah Fant and who was the edge rusher? They got an edge rusher and Drew Lock. I didn't consider Drew Lock a key addition, so I didn't put
You
him
might
on.
not even start this, man.
He might not even start. Who's the edge rusher they got?
I forget his name.
Come on, someone help me out.
From the Broncos.
From the Broncos, yeah.
Shane Ray.
Grady Jarrett?
No.
Is it Grady Jarrett?
Fuck,
I think it was Grady.
I seen his name and I didn't even add it down because I was like, it wasn't really that important.
We don't know him, so he's not that big.
Yeah, I look firmly for the Seahawks to hit that under.
Under.
Maybe right on par. Maybe
Yeah.
right on par.
Well, you can't go right on par. It's 5.5.
Maybe they'll find a half of a win. hit a tie. Hit a tie in there.
I'm also under. I don't know how this team's going to win 6 games. I don't know how they're going to win 6. They won 7 last year with Russell Wilson. They're not going to win 6. All right. Now the rest of this division gets pretty fucking meaty here. 49ers, 10-7. They lost. They made it to the NFC Championship game and lost last year. Key additions, really none. I didn't really see any that they got. They had some key losses. They lost K'Wan Williams, cornerback, and Raheem Mostert. They were 9th in defense and 13th in offense. They do, and their over/under wins are 9.5. They are going with a different quarterback this year, and from everything I hear from camp, he's looking really good. I seen him in the one game. He looked a little bit more poised than he did last year. I like this over. I like this over a lot. 9.5. I think that's kind of low for them. I love the over on that. Drew, what do you think?
Wait, did they lose Debo?
No,
Or is he still there?
Yeah, he's still there.
They signed him to a huge contract.
I
would have put that if they lost Debo.
I am.
Well, I know Debo was saying that he doesn't want to be in the same role that he was in last season, where he fucking played like a little bit of both running back and receiver kind of shit. So I don't know. I look for their offense to kind of change up a little bit because he wasn't happy with that. I'm sure he's fucking happy with that fucking $1 billion he got though.
I expect them to be down this year.
Down?
I don't like Trey Lance. I think they're stupid for giving up on Jimmy Garoppolo. Jimmy Garoppolo just took them to an NFC Championship game, and I get it. You drafted Trey Lance 3rd overall. You eventually got to plug him in there, but I think they're dumb for giving up on Jimmy G. I think Jimmy G is a correct, good quarterback in the NFL. I got San Francisco.
I thought you said a crip.
Crip book.
Crip? Crip?
I got San Francisco at 7-10 this year. 7-10 this year.
Brady, what do you think?
I don't know. They're tough. They're tough because last year half their defense was out, right, with injuries. Didn't they lose like half their fucking defense to injury?
Right.
Every year for the last 5 years that's happened.
And they still pretty much went to the where'd they go? NFC Championship.
Yeah.
Yeah, they lost. It was a good game too. They lost to the Rams in LA. LeBron James was there with the trophy.
Trying to. They'll come in second in that division. I give them about 10 wins. I say they'll win about 10 games.
That's what I like too.
Especially if Trey Lance becomes really good, they might win 12 or 13 games. But I give them about 10 wins.
All right, cool. Waz, how about you?
What's the over under?
9.5.
Okay, so right.
I'm with Drew here. I'm gonna hit that fucking under. I'm not a big guy that likes to see them young quarterbacks starting right away. I think Jimmy G, first off, I don't think he's terrific, but he could definitely impart some fucking wisdom into that young Trey Lance guy. I don't like that, and I think maybe they come in 7-8 wins.
Well, that's what he did last year. How many more years do you want Trey Lance to sit?
One more.
One more.
That's the thing. Like, I understand why San Francisco is doing it because you took him with the 3rd overall pick. you gotta plug him in eventually. Like, you can't let him sit forever.
Well, he sat for a whole year. That's the goal. That's what you want. That's ideally what you want. You draft a quarterback in the first round. He sits for a year, and he takes the wheel of the next.
I'm just not sold on a guy who's only thrown 200 career passes in college and NFL football. I'm not sold on that I'm not sold on that quarterback.
Well, we'll get into them later, but you're sold on Kenny Pickett.
Yeah, but like I said, Kenny Pickett's a fifth-year senior. He played a lot in college. I told you, I seen a stat. I don't know the exact number, but it was only like 230 some passes he had in all of his college and in his first year in the NFL. That's not. I'm just not sold on it. I could be wrong, but I'm just not sold on it. I got them under.
I think he just brings a more dynamic approach to their offense. I think they're going to be a better football. And we're all assuming that, it's health. They stay healthy.
Yeah, we're all assuming health, right?
We'll move on to the team that I agree with Brady, who 49ers are going to leapfrog in this division. It was the 11-6, the Cardinals, who finished 11-6 last year, and they lost in the first round of the playoffs. Some key additions is they added Hollywood Brown and Darryl the Barrel. So they didn't really add much. I mean, unless you like Hollywood Brown. Key losses, they lost Chandler Jones, who's a good pass rusher. 11th ranked defense, 11th ranked offense last year. Over and under 8.5 wins, which is lower than the 49ers. I think they're going to win. I think they could win 9. They're going to win 9, maybe 10. I like the over on this.
Who's that, the Cardinals?
Yeah, I like it to be 9. They're going to finish third in this division, I think.
What's the over-under on that, Grizz?
Okay, go ahead, Waz. You could take it.
8.5.
8.5. I like the over here, too. Grizz, I don't know how many of these teams can hit the fucking over in the same division, though, buddy.
I had Seahawks under.
Oh, okay, that's fair. Okay, my bad. Yeah, I'm gonna hit the over here. I think Kyler's not bad. He's not terrible. He's average, maybe slightly below average, but he's not fucking dog shit. And I think the talent they have, they can definitely piece something together here. I look for them to come in first in the division. I think they win the fucking division this year.
Whoa.
Surprisingly, I think they take it.
So pound the over if you listen to Wazzer. Go ahead, Brady.
Yeah, Chandler Jones is a massive loss. I mean, he's a fucking all-pro pass rusher. He's fucking one of the best in the game. That's a big loss. Missing D-Hop for the first, 6 games. That's a big loss. Yeah, I don't think Hollywood Brown's all that good. I don't think Kyler Murray's all that good. I'd say they get about 8 wins. I'll say they have about 8 wins.
So under Brady.
Hollywood Brown is great value version Tyreek Hill. That's what he is.
He's like the Kmart version.
I personally think we're going to see a big growth from Marquise Brown this year. I mean, no offense to Lamar Jackson and the Ravens. Lamar's not a great thrower of the ball, and that offense isn't designed to throw the ball deep. And that's what
Kyler Murray that great of a thrower of the ball?
He's way better than Lamar. I'm pounding the over, and I know it's going to be tough for them without D-Hop for the first 6 weeks, but I think they're going to battle around. I got the Arizona Cardinals at 13-4 this year.
Whoa!
Jesus fucking Christ!
They lost Christian Kirk also, right?
Yeah, but I mean, they added Hollywood Brown, AJ Green, Zach Ertz. They got weapons. Connor looks good. They added Darryl the Barrel.
Connor's okay. He had a bunch of touchdown runs from inside the fucking 5-yard line.
I think they re-signed AJ Green. If that means
AJ Green.
I mean, if that means anything.
He's old. He's old.
Yeah, he's old.
These are mentor young receivers.
So to recap, we got Brady under the 8.5 wins for the Cardinals. Me, Waz, and Drew really went over the fucking 8.5 wins for the Cardinals. He has them so I know who he has number 1 seed in the NFC now. I don't see anyone winning more than 13 fucking games. All right, we'll go to the winners of this fucking conference last year, 12-5, the Rams, and they're the Super Bowl fucking champions. Key additions, they added Bobby Wagner and Allen Robinson, 2, Electric Boogaloo. Key losses, they lost Von Miller and Robert Woods. Their defense was 15th. Their offense is 7th. Their over-unders 10.5 wins, and I like them.
Hey, hold on. Before you say something, I would also like, this is going to help whoever wants to make this prediction here. They have the most difficult schedule for this upcoming season. I just want you guys to know that. Go ahead.
Okay, I like
Thanks a lot, Bing Bong Daniel.
the over. I can see them winning 11 games here. Drew?
You said Arizona was giving me a number 1 seed in my NFC prediction. That's wrong. Arizona's the 5 seed. My prediction. 'Cause
What?
The Rams are going.
How the fuck are they 13-4 in
13
the 5 seed?
Because the Rams are going 14-3. They're winning a division. Pound the over. Love the Rams this year. Allen Robinson is going to fill in and exceed what Robert Woods was for that offense and Odell Beckham when Woods went down. Allen Robinson lights it up. Stafford, all the guys, they're back.
All the guys.
All the guys.
Drew's like Oprah out here. You get a win. You get a win. You get a win. You get a win.
Drew said, fuck the NFL and their parody. Fuck
Fuck the
parody.
parody. The Rams and the fucking Cardinals are going to win 13 and 14 games each. The rest
Like,
of the
hey,
NFL.
Drew, who do you got in the Super Bowl? Rams Cardinals. They're in the same division. Rams fucking Cardinals.
All right,
Well,
well,
I hate to see how many wins he's going to give the Bills. What are you going to put them in undefeated?
he loves the Cards, man. We know he loves the Cards. Waz, what do you think about the Rams this year?
With the toughest schedule in the league, and they just won a Super Bowl. Usually, teams that win the Super Bowl do a little shittier than they did the season before. I'm going to pound that under. What is it, 13 you said?
No,
10.5.
10.5.
10.5? Give me the under. I think they win maybe 8 or 9.
Wow.
I mean, if that was 13, I'd have been like under.
Well, yeah, but
not
10.
you.
Not you.
said
You just said
14.
over.
Well, yeah. But I'm just saying, I mean,
Drew's like, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Bound.
But they're going to win 14 games, but pound the fucking under.
Brady, what do you think of on the Rams?
10.5. That's. Ooh, I don't know. It's going to be real close to that. They're either going to have 10 or 11 wins. I guess for the sake of the show, I'll go 11. I'll say the over.
Yeah.
Yeah, I look for them to be a good team again. I don't think they're that great. I wouldn't say they're going to be a 14-win team. Yeah, so I'll just give them 11 wins, but I wouldn't be surprised if they only won 10.
All right, so we had under Waz, over 10.5 wins. We had me, Drew, and Brady. Real quick, we'll go around the horn who we think is going to win this division. I said they were going to win this fucking division, and I said they were going to win the conference last year. I'm going to ride 49ers Nation. Let's ride. Grizz is going 49ers to win this division.
Drew's going with the Rams at 14-3, baby.
Daniel is going with the Cardinals.
Oh, you got him hyped on that, man. You gave him the 13 and 4. Waz is like, I'm down with
Good
that.
height, good height.
Braxty?
I got the Rams winning. I obviously they haven't won 11 games.
Hey, I have a question for everyone here. Do you like money?
I do like money.
I don't like money. I think it's the root of all evil, Daniel.
Okay, then take your headset off for this next bit. All right, this is the Daniel Cum Shot special. You know how DraftKings and all them fellas, they have big time betting parlay specials. This is the Bing Bong Daniel Cum Shot special. Jose Aldo plus 112 parlayed with Luke Rockhold at plus 290. That is the Cum Shot special.
That's all. Don't.
$20 wins you $145.
Nobody watching the show don't place that bet. Jose might win. Rockwold's getting put to sleep tonight.
Okay.
Luke Rockwold.
All right. Bing Bong Daniel's cum shot of the week. I'm in. You son of a bitch. I'm in, Daniel.
Cum Shot parlay.
And when we win, we're going to blast cum everywhere, and we don't care who's in our way.
Hey, Drew. Hey, hold on. Time out. Hey, Drew.
Yeah.
If this parlay hits, will you, in fact, frame a picture of my cock?
No, I don't. I'm not.
He really wants his dick on your
Yeah, that's
wall.
so weird.
All right, we're going to move on to one of the least fucking interesting
Yeah, hold
divisions
on.
in football.
Chad said about. I don't know if he said.
Okay,
in
read
chat-
some comments.
Yeah, Chad said he couldn't find the channel anywhere. Typos in it. Can't find it. We're figuring it out. He said Usyk and Josh were fighting now. If you're still in here, Chad, let me know who wins that at the end of this. Senior said Jimmy G is a Super Bowl quarterback who wins. He said no D-Hop for the first 7 games. Aragon put a period. That's it. Right, and then Senior said hopefully those 4 losses for the Cards come during COD release.
All right.
Because Kyler Murray don't watch film. He plays Call of Duty.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Okay, I got
Okay,
it.
yeah, I forgot. Yeah. All right, we're moving on.
Okay, we're going on to the NFC North. This is going to be a shitty fucking division. I mean, this is probably the same team that's fucking won this division for the last 300 fucking years is probably going to win. But we'll start off with the fucking shit show that's the Detroit Lions. 3-13 last year. Of course, they got a DNMP. Did not make the playoffs.
DNMP.
Key additions: Aiden Hutchinson, first-round draft pick from Michigan, edge rusher. Jameson Williams, wide receiver, 2 first-round picks they had. Key losses: none. There's really none. They signed, like, if you look at their list, they, like, signed, and they didn't even have any free agent signings for the most
You
part.
forgot to put for key additions. Rodrigo.
If you guys watch, anyone who watches Hard Knocks is seeing that.
Rodrigo.
So key losses none. They've signed a lot of their young fucking players. They like what they got. They're 31st in defense and 25th against on offense. So they're over and under. But this is a big jump for a 3-13 team. Their over and under is 6.5. And I'm telling you what. I'm liking the fucking Detroit Lions over on this. I'm loving the Detroit Lions over. I think they're heading in the right direction. I think this could be a good football team. And I'll tell you what, there's rumors they could trade for fucking Mason Rudolph. If that happens and he's their quarterback over Jared Goff, I like them fucking more. Big Grizz likes the over. I think they can get 7. They might ankle bite their way to 7, maybe 8 victories. I like the over.
I am also with Big Grizzly. I got the Detroit Lions at a good, I mean, they're not good, but for them, a good 7-10
That's
Detroit
good.
Lions
That's
season. I like them. I think they're head, like you said, MCDC got them ankle biters going in the right direction.
Aiden Hutchinson.
I have a question.
Aiden Hutchinson would be like TJ Watt. Go ahead, was.
Do you really like Mason Rudolph over Jared Goff?
No chance.
Holy shit! Not Meat must be a Lions fan. He put Rodrigo with a heart. Rodrigo!
Yeah, Jared Goff is ass. Jared Goff is ass.
So is Mason Rudolph.
Yeah,
Okay, whatever. Go ahead, Brady.
Anyway, okay. It don't matter if you have 3 ass cheeks and 1 nipple. The Lions don't give a fuck. They're going to play hard. That's just a quote from Motor City Dan Campbell. I don't know what the fuck it means. No clue what it means. Most of the time, I don't know what that guy's saying. But all I know is he makes me want to put my head through a wall. I can't imagine what playing for him's like. And if you look at the Lions last year, they had 3 wins. They lost the game to the 49ers. They were up 3 scores in the second half. That should have been 4 wins. They were up by 1 point, and it took a 66 NFL record game-winning fucking field goal to beat them from the Ravens. That was 5 wins. Honestly, they should have beat the Steelers when they played us. They should have won that game. That should have been 6 games. So they were easily right around 6 wins, and they got better. But pound the fucking over 6.5. I wouldn't be surprised if they win 8 or 9 games this year. And I wouldn't be surprised if they finish second in that division. I got a real plot twist coming for this division.
Okay. Hey, I could back Brady on that. ATS betting on them. They were
great.
They were one of the best ATS teams in the fucking NFL. Watts, what do you think about the Lions?
Over.
Oh, we all like the over.
Wow, that I don't know. If
You better pound that.
I don't know if it correlates, but
Hashtag root together.
whenever we all have the same bet, or at least 3 of us have the same bet on our
Money in
pregame
the
show,
bank.
it
It was
hit.
undefeated,
It
I'm
hit.
pretty sure. It was undefeated.
We've never lost with all 4 of us.
I was going to say, I don't know if we have an official stat on that, but it was damn near close to
Hey,
perfection.
So not me as a Lions fan. I want
me.
neither Goff or Rudolph.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't either. But
You're gonna get one of them.
unfortunately, your other choice is David Blau, and you don't want him.
David Blau.
Hey, he also got Lions winning 8 games. So.
All right, well, we all like the Lions to fucking go 7 wins or more this year. All right, on to the Bears, 6-11 DNMP. Key additions. They got James O'Shaughnessy, tight end. I like him.
Hennessy.
I like him.
Hennessy.
Riley Reef, offensive lineman from the Bengals.
Riley Reed.
Reef.
Oh, I thought you said Riley Reed, the porn star.
No,
Say,
he's one of the
whoa!
Bengals offensive linemen.
She is good at taking big black men, so.
She's a big time
hey.
locker room role.
Hey, whoa, shots fired.
I'm just saying she's
Good.
good at taking.
All
Go
right.
ahead.
Key losses. Obviously, Khalil Mack and Allen Robinson, 2 electric boogaloo. They were 22nd in defense and 27th in offense. This isn't a really good team. Although I've seen some of why can't I think of his name? The Ohio State quarterback, Fields, Justin Fields. He looks a lot better this year. He looks more poised. He looks more comfortable in the pocket than he did last year. But I look for them to take a step back. I like the under on the 5.5 for the Bears.
Drew's also with you on the under. I have the Bears going a whopping 3-14. I think the Bears are maybe one of the worst teams in football. Not maybe. They are one of the worst teams in football. Bears pound the under. They're not winning. How many games is it?
5.5.
They're not winning more than 5 games. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
Was?
Hey, Was.
This is a tough fucking line.
No,
That's
it's not.
tough.
Vegas,
I think they win.
Vegas thinks they're better.
They are better.
I think they win 6 games even.
Yeah.
I think they win 6 even. I'm hitting the over. I think they win 6 even.
God.
It's a 17-game season. I get that they're shit, but I don't think they're going to be that shit.
All right, Brady.
Not that I want this to happen, and I don't sound like I want this to happen, but I see Justin Fields having I see him probably tearing his ACL or something this year. That offensive line got worse than they were last year, and they were already terrible. I hope it doesn't happen. I don't want to see him tear his ACL, but I could honestly see him getting hurt pretty early into the season. Pound the under on that. And even if he doesn't get hurt, who the fuck does he have to throw to? Oshak, Hennessy?
Darnell Mooney. Darnell Mooney's actually pretty solid. I like
He's okay, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
They lost their best receiver.
Allen Robinson, 2 electric boogaloo.
They're not a very good team.
Right.
They're gonna be in the basement of that division.
We won't waste much time on the Bears. We won't waste much time on this next team either. Because you can always consider this team around 8 or 9 fucking wins, which they were 8-9 last year. The Vikings did not make the playoffs, of course. Key additions, they did get Zadarius Smith and Jordan Hicks. Key losses, they lost Anthony Barr. 24th in defense, 14th offense. Their over-under is 9.5 wins. I'm going to pound the under on this.
Let me go last.
Okay, I don't think they're going to really fucking do well.
Yeah, I'll go next.
Okay, Brady, go ahead. I got the under.
Okay, so great. They got 2 great additions there. Hicks is really good, and fucking Zadarius Smith was the Packers' best fucking player on defense last year. So that was very good. And they lost an old, aging Anthony Barr. Vikings, fun fact for you, played in the most one-score games in the NFL last year, and they lost almost all of them. So look for that to flip this year. I say the Vikings get about 13 wins this year. They're going to win that division. They're going to win that division comfortably this year.
Well, I mean, I guess there's no point in me going last because I thought I was going to be the only one saying this.
13-4 bracket.
Yeah, I see them going about 12 or 13 wins easily.
I have the Vikings at 12-5 this year. I like the Vikings this year.
Mm-hmm.
I'm setting them at a firm 10 wins. Wait, what's the over/under?
9.5.
9.5.
Yeah, I hit the over by a pube.
So you think this team's okay? I'm the lone rider with under 9.5. I don't care for the Vikings. I don't like them at all. And I don't really. They got Zadarius. Yeah, he's good, but I don't think that.
I think Kirk Cousins is.
I don't think that makes them 2 wins better.
I think Kirk Cousins is a lot better than people give him credit for. His stats. I mean, I get it that stats are sometimes misleading, but he's a good quarterback. He's better than people give him credit for.
He's not bad. I just don't think they've ever really been a good football team. And
What about when they got eliminated on that bullshit against the fucking Saints?
No,
you know what I mean? They could
No,
have
they
been
won
in
that
the
game.
Super Bowl.
They won that game. They beat
running
the
back.
Saints. Dalvin Cook.
I thought of the fucking moment wrong. I thought of the moment
Is
backwards.
Cook
Everybody
even
fuck
playing?
off.
Is Cook even playing?
Yeah,
Dude's always fucking
Yeah,
hurt.
Cook's fully
He's
healthy.
always hurt.
He
All
pretty
right.
much played all season last year.
All right, so we'll go on to the team that won this division last year, 13-4. They lost in the second round of the playoffs, and that's only because they had a bye. Not a very good football team. Key additions: they got Quay Walker. That was a linebacker from Georgia, I believe, draft pick. Devontae Wyatt, cornerback, another draft pick. They had 2 first-round draft picks. I believe they had 2 because one of their key losses, one of the best receivers in football, Devontae Adams, and they lost to Darius Smith. That's 2 big fucking losses, one on offense and one on defense. They finished 13th in defense and 10th in offense. Over/under is 10.5. I'm gonna go on the over, but barely. Like, they're definitely gonna take a step back. They're gonna go They're gonna lose two less games than they did. But I still like them to get 11, only because the same reason they win a lot of games every fucking year. The division pretty much stinks. I'm going over, but barely.
Drew is also riding the over because Aaron Rodgers is all on the ayahuasca, baby. He's going to come out there and he's going to be a better player, a better teammate, and a better lover. I got them at 12-5. I got them winning the division just because of the division record over the Vikings. I got both the teams at 12-5. Packers in the North.
I got Packers at maybe 7 or 8 wins this season. Devontae Adams was the face of that offense. One of the best offensive players in the fucking league. And Aaron Rodgers has been begging for weapons on offense, and instead of getting him weapons, they get rid of his only weapon. I think Aaron Rodgers comes away from his carry that team to the playoffs and then choke job that he does every year. I think he just goes ahead and doesn't carry him to the playoffs at all. I got the Vikings winning that division big.
Okay, before I go on to you know what I got rid of Devontae?
No, I didn't pick them to win. I picked them to win it.
Oh, you picked the Pack. Oh, my
Yeah,
God.
I had them both at 12-5.
When you said that they was going to win 12-5, I automatically assumed you thought they were going to win the division.
No, I got all my records here.
Who did Aaron Rodgers throw to before Devontae fucking Adams got there? Aaron Rodgers is one of the best quarterbacks of all time. It doesn't.
Jordy Nelson.
Okay.
Donald Driver.
Okay.
Donald Driver.
Okay.
Donald
Okay.
Driver
Where are they
was
at?
great.
Where are they at? Where are they at? No.
Retired?
Donald Driver's in the Hall of Fame,
hold on.
ain't he?
You said the face of their offense. Devontae Adams was the face of their offense over a guy who's won 3 league MVPs and a fucking Super Bowl. That's the dumbest thing I ever
Look at his
fucking-
fantasy football numbers.
I don't
That
fuck
man
with
was the
fantasy
face of the
football.
NFL.
Go suck a dick from the
That's
back
that
of all
was a
your
bad- that
fantasy
was a
Man
football.
was the face of the NFL. Look at his fantasy numbers.
Well, that was a bad take.
The
That was
dumbest
a bad-
take ever.
was a
Aaron
bad
Rodgers
Okay,
is one of the.
we'll see how dumb that fucking take is when both you schmucks fucking come in and steaming under this year.
Aaron Rodgers
on
is
the
one of the 10
Packers
best players,
win-loss.
10 best quarterbacks ever.
Yeah.
Ever.
Ah, sure. Best
he-
regular
and he-
season
and he's
quarterbacks
still in
ever.
his
He
prime.
fucking sucks in the playoffs. If
Oh.
I had to take Uncle Rico from fucking goddamn Napoleon Dynamite or Aaron Rodgers in the playoffs, I'd take Uncle Rico 10 times.
Huh?
10 times out of 10. Give me Uncle Rico over him in the playoffs.
Yeah, okay. I ain't gonna get into that too much because it was the dumbest thing I ever heard.
Okay.
Everyone picked Brady and Waz like the Vikings to win the division. Drew likes the Packers.
I didn't pick nothing on this yet though.
You said the Vikings were gonna win the division.
Yeah, but I didn't pick anything. You didn't ask me about the Packers.
Okay, I'm telling Packers.
Oh, I think that they're going to get him. I think Walls is right. 7 to 8 wins. I give him 8 though. Ayahuasca boy is definitely not in his prime. He did win the MVP, but even their beat writers say he looks like he's lost the major step. Maybe because he's doing too much psychedelics. I don't know.
No, that makes
They're
him
really
a better
fucking-
lover.
He's a better.
Yeah, he might
Santa
be a
said,
better lover.
a better teammate, and a better lover.
Hey, Skull, let's ride.
So you're staying with that one, the Vikings, right? Okay.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I do like Skull.
All right, we spent way too much time on this.
Skull,
shitty-ass
let's ride.
fucking division. Brady and Waz like the Vikings. Drew likes the Packers. And I'm gonna be a fucking wild card here. Fucking wild card. Fucking Detroit versus everybody.
Oh,
Detroit versus everybody. I'm a fucking wild card. Let's go. I
You said
love
I
it.
had a shitty fucking take, and then you fucking take the Lions to win.
yeah, you said it wasn't a shitty take.
I
You
didn't pick
picked
him to win the
Lions
Super
win
Bowl. I picked him to win that division.
Huh?
I don't think the division's very good.
Senior said he's winning the fantasy league anyways. It doesn't matter. Not Meat said Uncle Rico greater than Aaron Rodgers. And then he also said bring back Scott Mitchell. I don't know who that is.
He was a left-hander. Listen, I'm going to tell you real quick before I move on to the NFC South. Waz's second favorite fucking division. Scott Mitchell was a lefty and played behind Dan Marino. He carried Dan Marino's bags for like fucking 10 years. And Dan Marino got hurt for like 3 or 4 games. Scott Mitchell came in, and Miami had a really good offense. And he put up some pretty good numbers. And was it Was it Detroit?
Was
it
it
Detroit?
It had to be because
Yeah, it was Detroit or Buffalo. One of them two went and gave this dude a shit ton of fucking money to be their starting quarterback, and of course he tanked.
The old Nick Foles treatment.
No, but Nick Foles was more talented.
The
than Scott
old
Mitchell.
Jimmy Garoppolo treatment.
He was more talented than Scott Mitchell. Old lefty. He carried Dan Marino's bags for like 10 years. All right, we're moving
Jimmy
on.
Garoppolo carried Tommy Touchdown's bags for 10 years.
True. But Jimmy Garoppolo is way more talented than Scott Mitchell.
Yeah, Jimmy Garoppolo has also been to a Super Bowl and multiple NFC championships.
All right, NFC South time. We're going to start off at the bottom of this fucking division. With the Panthers, 5-12 last year. It goes without saying they didn't make the fucking playoffs. Key additions, Ikea Equino?
the offensive tackle.
Yeah, I can't pronounce some of the names. Offensive tackle. Well, I know he's a tackle. He's a tackle draft pick. Key additions, also Baker Mayfield. I think that's a key addition for them. Key losses, they lost Stephon Gilmore. Really nothing else to mention from a bad football team. 21st on defense, 29th on offense. Over and under 6.5 wins. So that's saying they're going to improve fucking 2 wins. I don't see it. I like the under on the Panthers.
Yeah.
They're not a really good football team.
Yeah. Before I get on that, Colin said Go Birds. Go Birds will be next. We're talking about the division next. We're on to the South. We're not.
Oh, he's waiting, baby.
Yeah. But who are we on? The Panthers?
McCaffrey's back.
Yeah, for like a week.
For a week.
I don't care if Cam Newton, Sam Darnold, or Baker Mayfield are their quarterback. This isn't a very good football team. I have them at under. I got them at a whopping 3-14 this year. Panthers, they do go 1-0. They do start the year off with a win against the Browns, but then they only win 2 games the rest of the season. Panthers, under.
Brady,
What was the over and under again?
6.5. So they got to win 2 more games over last year.
I say they have more games. They win more games. Baker Mayfield's a winner, man. Say what you want about the guy. He's not that great, but somehow he wins. It's like Jimmy Garoppolo. He wins a lot. I don't know why or how, but he does win. I think CMC has a bounce back year, gets back on track, becomes a top 3 fantasy football player this year. Yeah, I think they win about 8 games.
Are we doing the North, the AFC North last?
Yeah.
Yeah, Justin, we're doing AFC North last.
Obviously. We're Steelers fans. Shane's a Ravens fan.
Even though he's not here.
Yeah, he was not here. So, Brady, you like the over on the Panthers.
Yeah.
8. So you like them with 3 more games because of it.
Well, is it 8.5?
It's 6.5.
I like the over 6.5. Yeah, no doubt.
But you said 8 wins. You like them to win 3 more games than what they won last year.
Yeah, Sam Darnold's ass.
Okay. Was?
I think they made improvements on the line, which was huge. I coming out and getting rid of Sam Darnold's punk ass, who I've been saying is ass ever since he left college. I think that's huge. McCaffrey coming back is huge. I like the over. I also like the over.
Well, I heard reports not even sure Baker Mayfield's going to start down there.
No, I heard he is going to start.
No one's won that job yet, for sure. Anyway, okay, so we're going to move on. Brady was like the over 6.5 for the Panthers, and me and Drew like the under. Moving on, this dumpster fire. The fucking Falcons, as Josh Thomas likes to call them, the Falcons. 7-10. Of course, they missed the playoffs.
The NFC.
Key additions. Drake London, wide receiver from USC, they drafted in the first round. They got to get to their key losses. The face of their fucking team for the last 10, 12 years. Matt Ryan. They also lost Hayden Hurst. Pretty good tight end. 29th on defense, 26 on offense. This is a 7-win team last year, and their over-under is 4.5 wins.
Yo.
They dropped to 4.5 wins. It's one of the lowest over-unders in the fucking league. I'm gonna like. I like the under too. It's a really shitty fucking football team. Go ahead, Drew.
I don't know if Josh Thomas is watching. He's a big Falcons fan, and I think he should turn it off because I'm about to tell him that they are going to be the worst team in the NFC. They're getting 2 wins this season. 2 wins this season.
Now, will both of these wins be on Atlanta soil?
I don't know. I went through and I went through the whole schedule and I got literally everyone's record and stuff. I don't remember who I had them beating. I did have them winning 1 division game, probably against Carolina in there somewhere.
That was It's Always Sunny fun joke.
Yeah, I know. I got it. Not me said y'all going to touch on Deshaun Watson situation. Yeah, we covered the North. We'll talk about or Massage Boy.
Okay, so you like the under.
Oh yeah, under.
Worst team in the NFC.
Worst team in the NFC.
Might be the worst team in football. Wasp. Go ahead.
I do have them as the worst team in football. So yeah.
4 fucking and a half wins. That's such an asshole of an over-under. In 17-game season, like, goddamn.
You're thinking about it too much.
You're buying in too much to one extra game.
They stink, dude.
They stink.
Yeah, you're buying into this whole
They
17.
stink, but do they stink enough to where they're only winning 4 out of 17 fucking games? That's
Yeah.
pretty fucking. That's like the Lions repeatedly every year for like the last 10 years.
Yeah, they're not
You know what I
good, dude.
Are they going to be that ass?
Hey, and you
I
didn't.
say yes. Give me the under.
You didn't even put in their key losses. Calvin Ridley's out for the year.
Oh.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I didn't even think of that because I don't look. It don't say people suspended.
Yeah.
It just says.
I forgot about that. Yeah,
I
hammer
forgot.
under. Hammer
I
under.
forgot Ridley.
Senior said over on the Falcons.
No, I think they win 4 games exactly. Just a straight up 4.
So we're all under.
So we're all hammer that one again.
We're all on the under. Hammer it. Sorry, Senior. You're going to be wrong.
Yeah, you're definitely wrong on that, Senior, because when we're all 4 in agreement and we don't collaborate on this shit, well, we never lost like things is. All right, here's the team that is fascinating. Like, if they get a quarterback, I feel like this could be a Super Bowl winning fucking team.
Grizz is fascinated.
Fascinated with this team. We're moving on to the Saints, who was 9-8 last year. They did not make the playoffs.
Will you get back to saying DNMP? I like
DNMP.
I like
Okay,
DNMP. I love DNMP.
That's how I wrote it on the steno.
Yeah, no,
DNMP.
it's awesome. It sounds awesome. DNMP.
Okay.
It's like
All
when
right.
a player's hurt and he's DNP, but it's
Key ads. They added Chris Olave, wide receiver, out of the Ohio State. They drafted him in the first round. They also got Trevor Penning, an offensive tackle. They also added in the draft, and
Jarvis Landry.
Lewis Sign, another. They had 3 first-round picks. Lewis Sign, a cornerback, and they also added Jarvis Landry, Tyrann Mathieu, Honey Badger. Key losses, I really seen none, except for is Jameis Winston gone?
No, he's there.
Oh, he's still there? They're 4th on defense. The fucking defense is stout. 19th on offense. And I think that 19th on offense, they got a lot of weapons. Kamara, Michael, whatever the fuck, Thomas.
Slant King.
They had, Chris Olave. So that's 19 on offense. This team needs a quarterback. If they can go out and make a fucking move to get a quarterback, their over-under is 8.5 wins. I like it. They won 9 last year. I like them to be over that, especially with their additions they added. I love them to be over. We'll see. I might pick them to win the division. I like the over on them.
Go ahead, Daniel.
They have a quarterback. They just refuse to use him. His name is Ian Bartholomew Book. Ian Bartholomew Book. They fucking have one.
My
They put in
apologies.
shit piece Jameis Winston instead.
I like them to win the Super Bowl now.
Well, so here's the thing. Here's the thing. They gave Ian Book one chance in a game where their entire O-line was hurt. They had all backup linemen, and they put Ian Book in there, and he didn't do good because he had no time to do anything. And they're like, oh, yeah, we figured he sucks. What do you mean? You didn't give him anything to work with at all. I just – the Saints frustrate me. I hate Sean Payton. I hope he twists his ankle underneath the fucking car that he gets hit by after it runs over his head. Give me the over on the Saints.
Over?
Yeah. Fuck him.
So Waz wants him to get a twisted ankle after he gets his head run over by a car.
Yes.
All right, Brady, your thoughts on the Saints?
What's their what is it again? What's their total?
8.5.
Yeah, I think they go over. I think Jameis Winston's better than people give him credit. I think he's better than I don't know. I like Jameis Winston. Plus Michael Thomas is back. That's massive. That's massive.
Don't forget they added Chris Olave too.
Yeah, we'll see. He's a rookie though. We got to see how he
And
does.
Jarvis Landry. They got,
You know what?
they got
And
weapons
they do.
out
You
the
know what
ass.
though? I think they're going to win the Super Bowl. They got Ian Bartholomew Book. I mean, what the
They
fuck?
do have Bartholomew.
Ian
No,
Bartholomew.
I like them. I like them at about 9 wins, 9 or 10. I could say.
Okay. Drew?
Okay, well, I have 2 picks on this. If they start Ian Bartholomew Book, they're going 17-0 and I'm pounding the over. But if Jameis Winston starts, and I hate to do this, I do like Winston, but I'm going under. I think they're a 6 or 7 win team this year.
No, they're better than 6 or 7. They're better than 6. Come on, even with Jameis Winston.
I have
How many? What was their record last year
9 and 8
with Jameis Winston?
I have them at 6 and 11 this year.
with all them additions.
6 and 11 this year. 6 and
That's the same guy that got 13 and 14 wins coming from the Cardinals and the Rams.
All right. So me, Waz, and Brady all love the fucking over for the Saints, and Drew, he's gonna be different, and he likes the fucking under, and not just under, like way under. He said 6 or 7.
6 and 11 was my guess.
6 and 11.
Hey, I went through and I predicted every game of the season, and that's what it came up to. They were a 6 and 11 football team.
All right. We'll move on before we pick who we think is going to win this division. We'll move on to the last team in this division who won this division last year, 13 and 4, the Buccaneers. They lost in the second round. The only reason it wasn't the first round because they got a bye. Key additions: they added Julio Jones, Shaq Mason, offensive lineman, and key losses. They lost Ronald Jones, and they really didn't have too much. I put Gronk ? Because I don't know. Is he gonna play?
He's not coming back.
He's gonna play. The
I
over.
have insider trading info. Gronk's not coming back.
While he was blowing Tom Brady. Tom
So
Brady
they
told me he
were,
wasn't
and they
gonna
were
come
5th
back.
on defense last year. Really good defense. 2nd on offense. And I'm basing these offensive defense numbers off points for and points against. Over and under is 11.5. I think that's a little high. I like them. A step back this year. They're gonna win 11, probably 11, 10. I like the under on this over under. Waz, go ahead. We'll let you have that. Your Tom Brady love here.
What's the over under?
11.5.
17 and 0. You give Tom Brady Julio fucking Jones. He still has weapons at fucking tight end, not weapons with an S. They lost Ronnie. That sucks, but they still have fucking Bing Bong Fournette, right? They still have Bing Bong Fournette.
Cheeseburger Lenny.
That motherfucker can pound the fucking rock inside of anybody's piss hole.
And he
You
can
show
pound-
someone a piss hole and he'll cram the fucking rock in there, baby, like a fucking kidney stone. Yeah, give me the over firmly.
They lost O.J. Howard too, though, didn't they? Tight end.
I don't know. This should have been.
You
Yeah,
tell me. You're the one with the key losses and.
Yeah, I didn't put it down because I didn't really consider it a key loss, but you're saying that they have all these weapons at tight end, so I was maybe.
Well, O.J. Howard was decent. He just wasn't decent enough to be decent over Gronk. You know what
He
I'm
got
saying?
hurt. He tore his ACL, you dumbass. He was overgrown.
No, he was not.
So who's their tight end?
The second that Gronk agreed to go down to Tampa, he was a starting tight end, no question about
Are
that.
you saying Connor Barwin's a weapon? Is that who you're calling a weapon? I don't understand the tight end thing.
No, what I'm saying is.
Well, you said they have weapons at tight end. Can you explain?
He's searching who their tight end is.
You're
right now.
Googling their tight ends right now. We know what you're doing.
You did the same thing, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, I did it. I'm playing fucking blackjack on my phone, dumbass.
You can literally hear him typing.
Who is the tight end?
All right, Brady, tell me something about the Bucks.
I think the Bucks step back a lot this year. I don't know. I think they get about 9 wins.
Whoa.
I think the Saints win that division.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
Personally, just a personal guess. I don't know. I think Tom Brady's out of people to mouth kiss down there. He doesn't have Gronk to mouth kiss. His kids
He's got
don't.
Julio, Godwin, and fucking
yeah,
Mike Evans.
you know, Julio Jones is shot, man. That guy's shot.
I think so too, but
You want to know something about the Tampa Bay Buccaneers?
yes, tell me something about
Number 1 seed in the NFC this year. 14-3. Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Well, you got some big time records in the
God.
NFC.
The poor AFC's
How
going to
many,
have no
how many
wins
goddamn
left.
teams do you have at 14 fucking? That's the third one you've said.
No, I only have 2 at 14-3.
You have another
You
one at
said
13.
you said the Rams and the goddamn Cardinals both
No.
have the same
Cardinals-
fucking record.
Cardinals
but
had 13.
The Rams get the division because of
No.
the divisional record.
No, Cardinals had 13, Rams had 14. That was the North. I had the Packers and the Vikes both at 12-5. The Packers.
So you got two 12-win teams so far. a 13-win team and 2 14-win teams.
Well, wait till you hear my NFC East.
Jesus Christ! If you win 10 games, you're not getting in the playoffs in the NFC. Sorry.
Fuck no, you're not even close to the
You're not
playoffs.
even going to be on the hunt last week. You're going to be mad.
Listen, I'm just saying, the divisions are so lopsided. There's...
All right, so you like? I'm guessing you like the Bucks to win this division.
Yeah, Bucks to win the South.
Oh, no shit. They're winning 14 fucking games.
Bucks to win the South by 8 games.
Waz, who you like?
Jesus.
Bucks?
Box.
Brady?
Said these are the Saints.
Saints.
I'm with Brady. I'm going with Brady here. I'm going to go off the grid. I like the fucking Saints. This is an enigma.
Excuse me, but I have to piss
Okay.
out of my asshole.
This is an enigma team. I like them. They won 9 games last year with their fucking quarterback. They got all these additions. I like the Saints.
All right, Senior and Razor, it's time to talk about the NFC East, which means we'll be talking about your guys' birds.
Birds.
The birds.
What time we got? 7 o'clock. Jesus Christ, we got to move along with this shit.
We've only been going for...
Get the Steelers on there.
We've been going for an hour, but you got to think we talked about the fucking...
All right.
The fucking...
All right, we're moving on to the NFC least. First team in here. There's something that's baffling here that I don't fucking get it. It's the Giants, 4-13, DNMP, obviously.
And
The NFP.
Key additions, they drafted Kayvon Thibodeau, Evan Neal, tackle out of Alabama, and they got Matt Glowski from offensive lineman from the Colts is pretty good. Evan Neal's going to be a fucking tank. Key losses, they lost James Bradbury, cornerback. That's about it because they didn't really have anyone good to lose. You'll probably be adding Saquon Barkley that he'll probably be getting injured. They were 23rd in defense and 31st on offense, next to worst last team in the league on offense. Here's what baffles me though. They're 4-13, but their over and under wins is 7.5. Why the fuck does Vegas think that this team? What have they done to make you think they're going to be 4 wins better? I like the under big time on this.
And I also want to join Big Grizzly in this, but I want to send a thoughtful message out to Josh Thomas. When I told him earlier that they were going to be the worst team in the NFC, and I stand corrected. Why are we looking at Brady's fucking dick?
I couldn't see what I was trying to turn my controller off. I was putting the Stellars on.
But I stand corrected. In my predictions, I had the Giants as the worst team in the NFC. They were also 2-15, but for some reason, the Falcons are ahead of them. Maybe they beat them. So congratulations, Josh Thomas. They're going to be the 15th best team in the NFC. Giants stink. Pound the under. I'm giving them 2 wins.
Brady?
Yeah, I said last night when I did this on the Corner Pub show, the Giants would be in the basement of that division with about 4 wins. So I'll stick with that. They're a gong show.
Yeah. Waz?
Not me.
Oh, Waz, you didn't hear. Hold on, before you start, let me tell you.
I heard you while I was shitting. I heard everything.
Did you hear what their over-under is?
You said 7, right?
7.5 from a 4-win team. And look
Yeah,
at-
pound that under. Pound it. The Giants suck. They're not very good.
Hey, hold on. We all owe a drink here. Because they're not the Giants. They're New York fucking Blue. What are we doing? New York.
That's fair.
It's because it wasn't on the fucking game day show. I'm so used to doing it on the game day show where we say it, but
New York
That's
Blue.
fair enough.
I'm drinking some Georgia.
Georgia.
All right, we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on from
Senior
them.
gave his predictions for the NFC. We'll read them after. Oh, and the not me wants to know the 2 gentlemen in the top right, father, son, or brothers. Father.
Huh?
He wants to know if we're father and son or brothers.
Who?
Not me. Father.
Hey, the other one in the Steelers hat is my son too, and we're on the same golf team. Shout out Oak Brook Men's Golf League, and everyone thinks that we're brothers, not father son. All right, moving
It's
on.
the beard.
We're moving on to the Washington Redskins.
Must be the goatee for me then.
Who's Washington Redskins last year? Who somehow
Hey!
there's nothing politically correct about Ben Griffin.
Commanders!
Whoa, wait. Can we put for Key Edition's new name and we're going to call them the Commodes? I like that. I discovered it last night. The Washington Commodes.
If you want to.
Because they're in the shitter. I get it.
Yeah, I don't know how this team won 7 games last year. It was a DNMP, of course.
The NFP.
Ads, they drafted Jahan Dotson, wide receiver. If you want to consider Carson Wentz an ad, a key addition,
That's a key loss. That's a key loss. That's subtraction by addition.
Key losses, none that I could see. 25th on defense, 24th on offense. Over and under wins is 8.5. I like the under on this. They could stay the same. They could win. They could lose. They could win 6 and be 6-11. I don't see them moving up 2 wins.
Big Grizzly.
What do they add to get 2 wins?
I am riding with you. This is a 4-win football team. The only person that has any talent on that fucking football team is Scary Terry McLaurin, and it's like the car, the McLaurin. It's really nice, but then you got a bunch of fucking Chevy Cobalts around it. It sticks out like a sore thumb. There's no talent on that fucking team. I mean, on the defense, there's Chase Young and a couple other players, but no. 4-win
Who just
football
did
team.
Chevy Cobalts?
No, compared to a fucking McLaurin, yeah. Charlie Batch.
So Drew likes the under too. Was
What's the over-under?
8.5. 2 more wins than what they had last year. They'd have to get 9.
I have them not improving, nor getting worse. I have them sitting at a 7-win season again. And give me the under.
All right.
Why are they all smiling except Kenny?
Ready?
I actually think last year they lost a couple of them studs from defense. They still got a really good defense. I don't know why we're talking about like their defense like there's some slouch bags. They still got a good defense, but I don't think they get 9 wins. I think they get about 7 or 8. They do improve, but they don't get 9 wins. The Commodes don't. They get about 7 or 8.
I'm not going to waste any more time on the Redskins.
Commanders.
But Brady
Stop
says,
calling them the Redskins. You're being disrespectful.
I'm calling them the Redskins. They've always been Redskins to me. They're 25th ranked defense. They're not good. And it was their defense.
Because they were hurt.
Their defense 2 years ago was fucking deceiving because they had a ridiculously easy fucking schedule. I think they played like 2 fucking playoff quarterbacks.
Didn't they beat they beat the Patriots in the playoffs with that defense?
How the hell did the Redskins beat the Patriots in the playoffs? They don't even play them in the playoffs.
They lost to the Buccaneers. But
Or I meant the Buccaneers. Or they played them. They gave them all that.
Yeah, because they made the playoffs because that fucking their schedule was ridiculously easy. Go back and look at it. All right. So anyway, we all like the fucking way too much. Okay, way too much fucking time on the Redskins. Now we're gonna move on to the Fly Eagles Fly.
I hate that song because it sucks penis. I'd rather get stabbed in my eye.
All right, 9-8 last year. They lost in the first round of the playoffs. Key additions was a guy I wanted the Steelers to fucking get was Jordan Davis. Love that dude.
Under.
James Bradbury, cornerback from Giants. They got him. They got Hassan Reddick. Key losses. I didn't really see any key losses.
You didn't even add A.J. Brown in there.
Yeah, what about A.J. Brown?
Yeah, that was their biggest key addition.
A.J. Brown. Okay, if you guys want to do this and spend 3 fucking hours doing it, I can't get it. A.J. Brown, I forgot about that one. Why wasn't he on there? I don't know. Okay, A.J. Brown, yeah, that's a big addition too. Key losses, I didn't really see none. 18th defense, 12th on offense. Over and under for them is right about what they had last year at 9.5. I like the over. And part of the reason why is because the bottom half of this fucking division is fucking horrible. So I like the Eagles. I like them to win 10, maybe 11 games. Go ahead, Drew.
All right, senior, get bricked up because you're going to hit them high and you're going to hit them low. And you guys are going to laugh at me, but you're going to watch those Eagles fly to a 13-4 record. I love Jalen Hurts this year.
Holy fuck.
Senior, I do want to tell you one of those 4 losses is to the Pittsburgh Steelers, but don't be mad because you're a 13-4 team, baby. Birds.
So if anyone counting at home, Drew has 6 teams over 12 wins in the NFC. So if you get 11 wins, you're not in the playoffs. Sorry. 11-win team is not going to be in the playoffs in the NFC. The NFC is fucking stacked, bro. All right. Well, Brady, go ahead. You go this time.
I like the Eagles to get about 10 wins right on the button. I'm not sold on Jalen Hurts. I think he's sus. He has a lot to prove yet. However, they probably did have one of the best off seasons in the NFL. Adding Bradbury was massive to that defense. Obviously, Jordan Davis looks like he's going to be good. And you get a guy like A.J. Brown, he's a top 10 receiver in the biz. I mean, that's a great offseason. If Hurts plays like he did last year, they'll get 10 wins. If he exceeds that, they might get more than 10 wins. I don't see much more than 10, though. Maybe 11 at most. So I'll give them 10 wins.
All right. Pause.
Under 7 wins.
Pause. I don't even know why I asked.
Done.
Senior said you need to stop being bitter over the Super Bowl. It's kind of sad.
7 wins. Done. Done.
I know, your boy's got 6 Super Bowls, and you're worried about one fucking loss to the Eagles.
Done.
Well,
Fuck them.
his boys don't have 6 Super Bowls. What does Tampa have, 3?
No. We have 6.
All right. So 3 of us like the over 9.5 for the Eagles, and Waz likes the under. Obviously, I could have put that down with him without even him on the fucking show. So going on to the last team in this, the team that won this division last year, 12-5. How about them Cowboys? They lost in the first round of the playoffs. Key additions: Tyler Smith, offensive lineman they drafted. Over the hill, Anthony Barnett. Brady says over the hill. Key losses was Amari Cooper, L. Collins, offensive lineman. 7th defense, 1st offense. They were ranked 1st in offense last year. Over-unders 10.5. I like that. They might not win 12. I can see them winning 11. I like the Cowboys. But then they'll choke in the playoffs again. I like the over. Anyone who wants to go?
Go.
Okay, go.
Them old men from Dallas are going over.
Oh.
Give them 12, maybe 13 wins. They might get 13.
No,
Maybe I'm being Drew here. I might be Drew here. Actually, I think that's only like the second team that I said was going to have more than 12. So, but hammer that over. Hammer that over. They're in the shitty division with those fucking dick-sucking fucking Eagles.
Brady,
That's 2 easy free wins right there.
Yeah, I think the Cowboys have, I'll say 7 or 8 wins.
Whoa.
I think, yeah, Mike McCarthy loses his job after this year. They're done. Zeke's done. He's over the hill. Pollard's going to end up being the number 1 there by probably the halfway mark. Their defense is bad. Trayvon Diggs got his dick sucked last year because he had, 13 picks. But he also gave up 20-some 100 yards in receiving. And he's getting torched by fucking grocery baggers in camp.
He didn't give up that many yards.
Or 2,000, sorry. I didn't mean 20,000. I meant 20-some
I don't
hundred.
think he gave up 20. No, I know what you meant. He didn't give up that many yards receiving.
No, I'm pretty sure he did.
It was a lot.
I'm pretty damn sure he did.
It was like the most allowed by
Look at Mobile Mitch.
Wait,
Look at Mobile Mitch.
How do we have 2 points already?
I don't know, but Mitch looks mobile.
Oh, then he switched.
All right, you gotta go.
How about them Cowboys? Over 10.5. You guys are going to keep chuckling, but this is a 12-5 football team.
So we might have a 12-win team not even make the fucking playoffs.
No. No, the most amount of wins is 7. It doesn't make the playoffs.
Huh?
Bullshit.
The 1 seed's
How?
Tampa Bay's the 1 at 14-3. The Rams are 14-3 at the 2. The Eagles are 13-4 at the 3. Packs 12-5 at 4. Cardinals are 13-4 at 5. Vikes are 12-5 at 6, and Cowboys are 12-5 at the 7th seed.
Well, how many?
No,
well, how
I
many
think the
teams
way
make
that
the
Drew
playoffs?
made
6?
this out is if you're going to make the playoffs, you're going to have 13 wins.
Jeez!
But if you don't make the playoffs, you're going to have 6 fucking wins or under.
Wait, is this,
Everyone's either really good or really shit.
And that's how it is in the NFC. All the teams are really good or really shit.
Is it 6 or 7 in the playoffs?
7.
Oh, that's right. They added. Okay, so it's 7. All right, we're gonna start. I'll start here. Who I like to win this division? Eagles make a push this year, but I still like the Cowboys. I think they just have more talent.
Birds. You're welcome, Senior. Get bricked up. It's gonna be the Birds. They still lose to the Steelers, but
I tell you what, the only way the Eagles are going to make the playoffs is if they start drinking crow milk because they're going to have to fight like a fucking crow.
Fight milk.
Give me them old men from Dallas.
Oldman.
Come on.
Brady, Eagles.
Oh, yeah.
So 2 Eagles, 2 Cowboys.
Brady picking the Eagles and giving him love because he was on that fucking Philadelphia fucking podcast last
No,
night.
I don't give the Cowboys love. Fuck the Cowboys. They don't deserve any love.
They have more talent.
Loser.
Loser!
All right, that's the NFC. You know what? Real quick, the NFC. Who's gonna win the NFC?
Look at Mobile Mitch, dude. Sorry, I didn't mean to
I'm
cut you off,
going.
sorry.
I'm going with the same team I picked last year, and they were a couple plays away from getting there. I'm picking the fucking 49ers.
Get bricked up because Tampa Bay's going to another Super Bowl. But he loses.
They will. They will do it.
Just so you know. He gets there, but he doesn't
I
win.
got it right this time.
I just need to say, it is never a bad bet. Tom Brady could be 75 years old. Guess what? I'm still going to pick him to come out of whatever fucking division and conference he's in, because the man fucking he makes it to the Super Bowl better than 50% of the time. So,
Exactly.
that's
same.
always a great bet. It's
Same.
always a great bet.
Yeah. Senior said, yeah, F those F words.
Brady, who you like to win the NFC?
Oh man,
Oh, look at Mitch!
I don't to win it. Give me the Vikings to win it. Fuck it.
Wow.
Give me Skull.
That might.
Braxton has the Vikes in the Super Bowl. Wow.
That might be the worst pick.
That's a
I've
dark
ever
horse.
seen.
I like it. I like the dark horse pick. I
Give
like
me
it.
Vikes.
Good luck to you. 2 Tampa Bays, the 49ers, and Vikings. No one picked the defending
Our
champion.
offensive line might be the worst offensive line in history of football.
Not meat said.
Bro, if the Vikings win the Super Bowl, Kirk Cousins is a lock for Hall of Fame. I'm saying it.
Oh yeah, no shit.
Oh, if they win, yeah. And
Not
you
meat
got the
said
numbers.
every Tampa fan for every sport is a bandwagon fan. I like making fun of them living here. Holy shit, Usyk beat Anthony Joshua again. Holy fuck, Anthony Joshua's so overrated.
All right, we're moving on to the AFC here.
Where
We're going to start off with the AFC East. We'll start off with the first team here. New York Green.
There you go.
DNMP, as
DNMP.
every year. DNMP.
As every
You just jot them down for that. Key additions: Sauce Gardner, cornerback from Cincinnati, they drafted. Garrett Wilson, the Ohio State wide receiver, they drafted. And Jermaine Johnson, defensive end. They had 3 first-round picks. And they also added Dwayne Brown, offensive lineman. So that was a big fucking get for them. I think they're paying him like $12 fucking million a year or something. Key losses, none, because they didn't really have anyone good to fucking lose. They're 32nd last in the NFL in defense. And what the fuck does that say?
28th.
28th in offense. So they were at the bottom of the league in defense and almost at the bottom of the league in offense. I think their quarterback fucking sucks. They had a good draft class, but that ain't really going to help them this year.
He's got that
Maybe in a
dog in
couple
him,
years. Over-under is 5.5, so, Vegas thinks that they're going to win 2 more fucking games than they did last year. I don't see it. I like the Jets on. Or I'm sorry, the Green. I got a drink. Green under.
I see them also going under. I don't see them getting better. I don't see them getting worse. I have them staying at a 4-13 football team for the Green.
Was?
I see them winning maybe 2 or 3 games. Definitely hammer the under. Zach Wilson fucks moms, but he does not fuck defenses. That is for sure.
Yeah, he's a champion.
He's got that dog in him.
He's a champion with MILFs and in the bedroom, but not on the field.
The Book of Mormons.
Brady? More moms.
What is it? 4.5.
4.5. No, 5.5. 5.5.
Yeah, give me the over. I think they win about 6 or 7 games. As long as Zach Wilson comes back when he's supposed to, I think they're going to get better. I like Robert Saleh. I think he's going to be a really good coach in the NFL. Whether or not it's in New York Green or not, I don't know, but I do like him. I think he's going to be a really good coach. I think he'll.
I
get them.
agree with you on him. I think he's going to be a really good fucking coach.
I mean, they have some talent, especially Adnu Uzomah. Like Corey Davis is good. Elijah Moore is good. I think Zach Wilson's pretty good. He showed flashes. I don't know. I think they'll be all right. Their defense is, it depends on some of these rookies they got, but if they keep drafting the way they are, they got a chance to be good in the future.
In the future, I just don't see them going up. You said 7 or 8 wins. That's 3 or 4 fucking wins.
Oh no, I said 6 or 7. I said 6 or 7. They don't get to 8 wins. No way they get to 8 wins.
All right, so you like the over. I don't want to pick them over, Brady.
Oh, boss missed it.
they get the over, Brady's going to have to start calling them by their God-given names. All right.
I'm not putting no real coin on them to go over.
Cool.
All right, we'll move on here to the Dolphins. 9-8, DNMP. Key additions: Tyreek Hill, obviously. Teron Armstead, offensive lineman. They got him from New Orleans. They got Raheem Mostert, running back from San Francisco.
They added Chase Edmonds, too.
And Chase Edmonds. I didn't really add that, but if you want to add it, you
He's
can.
probably going to be their starter.
Key losses: Devontae Parker. The only thing I can see. 16th on defense, 22nd on offense. 9-8 team. They have them at 8.5 over under. I like the over. I think Tua got himself a couple weapons down there. I like the over on the Dolphins.
It's Tua time down there in Miami.
13 and 4.
No. Hit the
15-2.
No. Hit the over. They're at like a 10-7. I have them as a 10-7 football team.
Brady.
I actually agree with Drew here. I think they get about 10, 11 wins. They do make the playoffs this year. I like what they're doing down there. Tyreek Hill's a massive get for them, and so is Armstead. He's a solid left tackle. I mean, he's a good that's a good addition for them. Their defense is under the radar. It's not a bad defense. And truth be told, other than the Bills, they play in a sorry ass division, so they could get fucking 4 wins from them other 2 bozos easily.
Okay.
Okay. Waz, what do you think?
Oh, you're not gonna like the rest of this, Waz. I can tell you that.
Well, Brady, hold on.
I have them coming in around 8 and 9. I don't think they come in over 500, and that's all right. Keep doubting the Pats because, like last year, we still made the fucking playoffs. We might have lost, but so did Yin. So suck it through a fucking straw, pussy.
Here, I got a straw right here.
Brady, I'd like to say something to Brady real quick here before we move on to the next team. Brady said in this shitty division. I mean, this division had 3 teams with winning records. I mean, other than Green was shitty.
Yeah, it did. And one of those teams got dramatically worse, but we'll get into that. We haven't got to them yet.
Okay, so the next team on that list, the New England Patriots, 6-time Super Bowl champions.
I'll go first.
They were 10-7 last year, lost in the first round. Key additions. Now, I have this guy because I put down key additions. I put every first round draft pick as a key addition because, first round draft pick is supposed to be good. They drafted Cole Strange. This guy gets pushed around more than an old man with osteoporosis. Like, I'm serious. You watched the video. This dude just gets pushed all over the fucking field. They got Devontae Parker. Key losses, they lost Kyle Van Noy and Shaq Mason. They were second best defensive unit last year, and this fucking surprised me. 6th best offense as far as points scored. Over unders 8.5. They were 10-7 last year. I like them to at least be 10-7, so I'm gonna hit the over on this one. Now, who wants to go next?
I will gladly go.
Okay.
I will gladly go. So, definitely give me the under. They're going to win 5 to 7 games. I'll put them right in the middle of that. I'll put them at 6. And here's why. Sorry, Waz. I'm just speaking facts here. Their offense isn't that good. I mean, maybe it was good last year, but it's not going to be that good again this year. Secondly, they lost. I mean, I appreciate the work you put in, Big Grizz. You put in some good work. But you didn't mention they lost their best fucking defensive player. J.C. Jackson is one of the best corners in the league. They lost him. They lost Kyle Van Noy. They lost their best offensive lineman, Shaq Mason. Like Big Grizz said, if you haven't seen the footage of Cole Strange, please go watch it. The guy's getting mangled in fucking training camp. And I'll be honest, the genius is running out of genius. I think Tom Brady Hurton's really showing his true colors there. They're not that great of a football team. They're going to lose both to Buffalo. They're going to lose both to Miami. And they'll probably lose one to Green. So I say they get about 6 wins.
I'd like to go next.
Okay, go ahead.
What you fail to mention is that we consistently lose our best corner, but yet the next guy up is still considered the best in the league every fucking time. Steph Gilmore lost him. What happened? J.C. Jackson, one of the best corners in the league. What happened to Steph Gilmore whenever he left New England? Fucking sucked.
He had a pretty
Look
good
at the
year.
next man up.
He played in Carolina, dude. He still had a pretty good
I
fucking
don't give a
season.
shit. Look at the next man up, because I guarantee you he's going to be in the goddamn conversation with Jason Jackson and Steph Gilmore now. Guarantee you. Just
Okay.
fucking wait and see.
We
Every
will.
fucking year, consistently, we have a terrific offense, or not. We have a terrific defense, and our fucking offense is good enough to get us through there. With the exception of Cam Newton, that man was not built for a New England fucking offense. That hurt us. But guess what? Other than that, we are built to fucking succeed long term all the time. That's what we do. We don't pay big money for fucking flashy players like Tyreek Hill, who can only do one thing good. We don't dump millions into that. What we do, cut them, get rid of them, next man up. That's the fucking system New England plays. Next man up. And that's why we're consistently good. Give me the over, obviously.
Well, that system.
I already wrote that. I wrote that down before you started talking, dog.
That system's due to fail. But anyway, go ahead.
That system's due to fail. What do you mean?
Go ahead,
It
Joe.
hasn't failed yet.
I don't see him being as bad as what Brady says. I don't have him being as good as what Waz is saying. I have him as an 8-9 football team, so I'm taking the under slightly. I could see him going 8-9, 9-8. But when I ran through the calculations and I predicted with my genius mind, I have him as an 8-9 football team.
Hey, sorry, Drew, to cut you off.
No,
What's
go
the
ahead.
over-under again, Grizz?
8.5.
8.5.
Hey, Brady, you want to put a long-term bet on this?
Uh-oh.
Write it down
Uh-oh.
somewhere.
Long-term bet.
8.5. I'll go over. You go under. How's that sound? You said
Yeah.
we're fucking getting 7 wins. Go
How
ahead.
much? How much we got here? Stand up.
I said 6 to be actual with you.
Okay, 6. So you should be pretty confident in the fact.
All right, we'll do
$100.
100. We'll do $100 then. $100.
$100. Grizz, write it
Write it
down
down.
somewhere.
All right,
Write
well,
that shit down.
while
Give me
he's,
the handshake. $100.
Over the 8.5, right?
yeah. All right, while he's writing it down, I want to comment. I want to touch on. I know it's not anything NFL
Waz,
previous.
I almost put Waz and Grizz.
Not Meat says, do you guys talk all sports? Any other topics besides sports? I've watched a handful of your past broadcasts and having a good time with the live one. Looking forward to more. Yeah, I mean this isn't a podcast. This is like our NFL preview show.
Yeah, we do it once a year.
Next week we'll be back on our podcast where we talk all different sports.
Sports,
Other-
fucking regular shit
Yeah,
going on.
you know, just shit.
Sports.
Yeah, but yeah, and we're not reading comments as much now because we're trying to like.
Yeah, we always read comments
Yeah.
right away. We love the fucking interaction. I'm gonna move on to the team that won this division, but before I move on, I have to agree with Waz. Before Waz was born, this was a laughing stock of a fucking franchise. Robert Kraft came in. He got the right people in here to run, especially Belichick, and they totally turned this franchise around. They went from a laughing stock to one of the best run fucking franchises in football. Pats are really good.
Real quick, Senior said Pats are bums, 2-15 record.
He's trolling. He's fucking trolling now.
Oh, they are bums. They're definitely bums, no doubt about it.
Okay.
All right,
You're just mad because all them AFC championship teams lost against.
I had to say that real quick before we move on to
I'm
the
not
team.
that mad about it.
The team that
You
won.
had the greatest quarterback of all time. I'm not that mad about it. But anyway, sorry, Grizz.
The team that won this division last year. No one circles the wagons like the Buffalo Bills. 11-6. They lost in the second round of the playoffs in a fucking. That was a bad beat.
Oh yeah.
That was a bad beat. Key additions.
Kyer Long, cornerback.
Kyle Long, cornerback they drafted. Von Miller they also grabbed. I don't know how much of a key addition that is, but he's a big name, so I put it down. Key losses, none really that I could see. They were first-ranked defense and the third-ranked offense. The over-under is 11.5. This is a really good division. I like them to get 12. This is touchy though. I wouldn't even put cash on it. I'm saying here. It's such a tough division. Well, other than Green, you got two other really good teams in this division.
I'll go first.
But I am gonna go over. Go ahead, Drew.
So you said this was the team that won the division last year. You might as well scrap them in because they're winning the division this year. And I'm going bold with the Buffalo Bills.
17-0.
So,
They're going to be the number 1 seed in the NFL. They're going to be a 15-2 football team. The Bills are legit this year, and I'm saying it going into the season. It's a failure of a season for the Bills if they don't win a Super Bowl.
Yep.
I honestly
I'd
don't know
agree
where
with
in the
that.
fuck. Drew, how did you go through every team's fucking schedule and still end up with so many wins? I don't know where all these games are coming from.
I agree with Drew. I think it's a Super Bowl or bust for Buffalo. I don't agree with 15 when you got two other teams in your division that have winning records. Like it's
I only have one more in there as a winning record. I don't have the Pats or the Green as a winning record.
Pats are gonna have winning record anyway. But who wants to go next? Brady, you want to go next on the
Yeah,
Bills?
sure, I'll go. I'll just go ahead and say it now. This is my Super Bowl favorite. This is why I'm picking to win the Super Bowl. I think I'm one off Drew. I think they go 14-3 this year. They're an absolute wagon. I think Dalvin Cook's brother is going to be okay too. They're going to take a look. Hopefully they can, if they can run the ball a little bit and take some carries away from Josh Allen, forget about it. I mean, yeah, they should have been in the Super Bowl last year, but that game was just, I mean, my God, the way that they lose that. Their defense needs to take a slight improvement if they're going to win the Super Bowl, but they'll dominate that division. I do think Miami's pretty good, but they're not up there with Buffalo. They're nowhere near Buffalo. I don't see anyone in the AFC being that close to Buffalo. Yeah, I think they're 14-3, and I got them having the best record in the league.
All right, Waz,
What's over under?
11.5.
I got them at 10 wins. Give me the under.
Hey, Not Meat said we're putting on a nice show. Appreciate you guys getting the comments when you do. Well, we appreciate the comment. Not Meat.
So you like
My thing about the Bills is
Tell me
I don't
why.
know if I don't know if they're gonna continue to be consistent. They're improving, they are, but now it's about consistently because they were great last year. They were good the year before. They were good the year before. But can they maintain greatness now? I don't know if they can. That's the big question mark.
They got like the best quarterback in the league. Obviously, they're going to fucking do
No, they don't.
He's one or two.
it. She's one or two.
No, he's not.
they were the first ranked defense and the third ranked offense. How do you think they're going to be under that? I don't understand why.
Well, like they put up the numbers defensively, but there's times where they get fucking torched real quick. There's times where they get picked the fuck apart.
I want to ask one thing. So you said Josh Allen's not one or two best quarterbacks in the NFL. Who do you have as better than Josh Allen?
Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, boom, 1-2, easy.
You were just saying earlier Aaron Rodgers wasn't the face of his team. Now you're saying he's the second best quarterback in football?
Okay.
We're going to move
Okay.
on. We're going to move on from that.
All right. Well,
He
Drew,
got
I
you
just
there.
gave you two quarterbacks that are better than Josh Allen.
Right
Patty
now-
Mahomes, number 3.
Right now, Rodgers and Brady aren't better than Josh Allen.
Rodgers is.
What do you mean?
Rodgers maybe.
What do you mean maybe? He just had an MVP season. You got done saying it like 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, but I think Josh Allen is just as good, and I think he's going to win the MVP this year.
Okay.
Unless Kenny Pickett comes out and starts day one. That's gonna be good.
All right.
There ain't no one winning the fucking MVP on this team. This offensive line, god damn, are they bad.
All right, so we're going. Let's pick these division winners.
Bills.
So Drew, you like the Bills.
Bills.
Brady likes the Bills. I like the Bills.
Go to me last. I got to go make another drink.
You like the Bills down here, right, Brady?
Oh, absolutely. They're my number one seed in the league.
Was, do you have the Bills winning this?
You
or
have
do
the Bills winning this division.
Pats by 1 game.
All
I got the Pats at 11 wins.
We knew that was coming.
right, I knew that was coming. I should have just fucking stenciled that in right away. All right, we're moving right along to
The best division.
what might be the best division, maybe in a long fucking time. I personally think every team in this fucking division's gonna have a winning record. They're gonna eat each other. But we'll start off with the Broncos since they were last place.
Let's ride.
Let's ride. Broncos Nation.
Broncos country.
Broncos country. Let's ride.
Let's ride.
Broncos country. Let's ride.
Broncos country. Let's ride.
He said it like 3 different times.
And three different like
Okay,
pronunciations.
and they had a DNMP, obviously.
DNMP.
Key additions, obviously, is Russell Wilson. Key losses, Kyle Fuller, cornerback, Noah Fant. This was the third-ranked defense in the NFL last year and the 23rd ranked offense. I'm going to assume that offense is going to get better with Russell Wilson over Drew Lock. Their over-under is 9.5 wins. I'll take the over. I can see them winning 10 games. I can see everyone in this fucking division winning over 10 games. I like the over. Drew?
Broncos country. Not riding this year. Broncos country. It's solid season. Under, they're a 7-10 football season, and it's not because I don't think they're that good. But I just think the other 3 teams in this division are better football teams than Denver. So, Broncos country, you're not riding.
So if they were in a weaker division, you could see them winning. 10
Oh
games,
yeah,
10
100%.
games.
Yeah, like the team's good, but I just think I don't know. It's hard for me to have like I know I already did it 2 teams and pretty much every NFC division had double-digit wins, and I have it this way too. It's just the Broncos are the odd man out in this division, in my opinion.
I thought the over/under was kind of high at 9.5, being a 7-10 football team, and based on the division that they're in, I just picked the over because I think if you picked every team on the over in this division,
Yeah.
you're gonna win at least 3 out of 4. You might win fucking.
And I want to
4.
say I don't hate Denver. I think Denver could be a good team, and I think all 4 of these teams could be interchangeable. But just the way that I picked the schedule, like my expert brain says, they're a 7-10 football team.
All right, Waz.
Give me the under here.
You're not gonna
I think that I think the Broncos majorly fucked up trading all that shit away for Russell. Russell's a great quarterback, but I think his prime years are over. I don't think he can lead that team to the promised land. I have them about 6 wins.
Isn't he like 30?
Yeah, he's probably 34 or 33.
He's not that.
But
old.
the amount of times that he was getting hit in Seattle, he was running for his life when he wasn't. He was getting smacked on his fucking asshole
I was
by
gonna tell
big,
one of our-
burly men.
33.
33. Russell Wilson is 33. Wow. Yeah.
I
agree
think
with
his
you
better
on-
years are behind him.
That's a lot to give up for a fucking 33-year-old quarterback. Okay, I agree with you, but I think they're going to be good this year. Brady, what do you think about the Broncos? Let's ride.
Bronco country. Let's ride.
Let's ride.
That's right.
Broncos country. Let's ride.
On the game day show, we're saying that every time.
Oh yeah.
A matter of fact, I'm going to get it and we're going to play it. Every time we talk, you know how we do with Buffalo? And we play
Hey,
the song?
we have to play that new Detroit song we heard on Hard
We
Knock.
gotta find it.
We
We
gotta
gotta
find
find it.
that song for Detroit.
This song might be better than Buffalo's Got a
Nah,
Spirit.
I don't think it's
It's
better.
a-
I don't know.
I don't
It
think
was pretty fucking cheesy, dude. We're gonna get that song. Remind me before the season starts.
Sure.
Game day, when we talk about the Lions, that song will be played. Like Talking Loud, Talking Proud gets played with Buffalo.
Oh man, what 9.5?
Yeah, it's high. It's high.
It's high. It's not high, but it is high only because you got to figure the Chargers are definitely winning 10 games. The Raiders are probably gonna win 10 games, and the Chiefs are probably still definitely gonna win 10 games. So I'll take the under. I think the Broncos are the odd man. I think they probably got the worst roster out of the 4 of them.
Yeah.
So I think it's very close. I still think they get damn near 8 or 9 wins. I'll take the under just because I don't think all 4 of them have winning record.
That's the.
Well, 9 wins would be a winning record.
Oh yeah, I guess 9 and 8.
If
would be.
they got 9, it would be a winning record. Yeah, before I move on here a second, but the reason I like the over is just because the 3rd-ranked fucking defense, and they added Russell Wilson. I just like that. I like that to improve a couple games.
And what does Russell Wilson do, Big Grizzly?
He rides.
He
He rides.
And he's also Mr. Unlimited.
All right, I'm moving on to the Chargers. 9-8 last year. DNMP.
MP.
Key additions, Zion Johnson, offensive lineman that they drafted. That wasn't their biggest key addition. Khalil Mack, Kyle Van Noy. Key losses? None that I've seen of. 30th ranked defense and the 5th ranked offense. I look for that defense to improve with Khalil Mack. I think, how was it a 30 ranked defense? They have a good defense.
What's his name? What's his name was out for the
Yeah,
season.
Derwin James was out.
Derwin.
Derwin James is out.
They
for
just
the
signed
season.
him to a mega contract.
Yeah.
Dude.
That
Was risky. That was risky. Over under 9.5 wins. I like the over here too. I'm telling you, I think every team's gonna be over. I like the over on the Chargers.
I agree with Big Grizzly. I have the San Diego Football Chargers as a 12-5 football team. I like the Chargers a lot this year. Go Chargers! Go!
Oh. Wasp. All right,
okay.
ready? Go, if you're ready.
I also like the over here. I think this team is one thing away from actually being a contender to win the Super Bowl, and that's a head coach. That fucking bozo they got coaching is a goddamn moron. He cost them 4 or 5 games last year, and he'll probably do it again this year. He's a fucking airhead. The guy's an idiot. I mean, he's just an idiot. Some of the decisions he made, I mean, he's just a fucking goddamn guy is a bozo. But I think they'll have 11 wins. I think you can put them down for 11.
Is it still Anthony Lynn?
No, it's Brandon Staley.
Yeah, Brandon.
Oh, okay.
He's the stat nerd. I think he went for it. How many times did he go for it in his own end of the field last year when they were winning? That game against the Ravens, they were up, and he went for it in his own fucking territory, and 4th and 6, and didn't get it. And
He's one of them analytics nerds.
He goes for 2 all the time. He does a bunch of dumb shit. He's an idiot.
All right, Brady looks over. Waz, Chargers, goal.
What's the over-under?
9.5. They were 9-8 last year.
I got them staying about 9-8 this year. I'll give them a very close under.
Very close under. Do you want me to put very close under or just under was?
Yeah, just put very close under.
Very, very close. Here we go. Very close under. Very close. I wrote it too, so very close under. You don't think because of their defense getting better with Van Noy and Mack, you don't think that helps the Derwin James?
What I think happens with Van Noy is he does the same thing that every other player does when they leave New England, and he falls off the face of the fucking earth.
The Chargers, they were the teams that got J.C. Jackson.
Oh, they
Face of the earth
Yeah,
dropped off. Face of the earth dropped off.
Okay, so Waz likes a very close under.
Very close.
We'll move on to the LV/LA/Oakland Raiders. 10-7 last year, lost in the first round of the playoffs. Key adds, have to add Devontae Adams, the face of the fucking Green Bay Packers. Chandler Jones. Key losses, I didn't really see anything of note. 26th ranked defense. I'm sure that's going to get a little better with Chandler Jones. They lost Nassib too, but Drew said that really wasn't. Drew told me that wasn't really nothing. 18th ranked offense. That should improve with.
Shout out Grinder.
That should improve with thing. 8.5. I don't understand. This is what I don't understand. They won 10 games last year, and their over/under is setting at 8.5.
Right, because of the division.
But I think this team got a lot better. Yeah, but the Denver Broncos over/under was 9.5, and they only won 7 games last year. So
because they think Denver's going to move up, and they think Vegas is going to go.
Yeah, I like Vegas with the over on this. I told you I'm going over on every team in this fucking division.
I'm also riding Big Grizzly with the over. I have them and the Chargers both as a 12-5 football team.
We got some more 12-win football teams. The rest of the league's gonna be 6 and 11.
There's no what's the well they used to say in the NBA all the time when it was Warriors Cavs. There's no
Parity?
parity. There's no parity. Like, you're either really good or you're really shit.
Well, to you, everyone's really good.
Or really shit.
Was good with the Raiders.
Love what they did this offseason, bringing in Devontae at the perfect time. They still got Waller over there. Great fucking tight end. Derek Carr, good quarterback. Now he's got lots of weapons. They got good backfield. I like them a lot. I'd say 12, 13 wins.
Damn.
I pound that over. I pound that over.
I pound that over 8.5. If I did future bets, I don't do future bets because I'm not patient enough. But I pound this over. Brady, what say you on the Raiders?
What says me is this is going to be a hot, scalding hot take. Raiders win the division this year. They win the division at 12 wins.
Is that hot?
I think it's hot. The Chiefs are in that division. So are the Chargers.
Yeah, but a lot of people are sleeping on the Chiefs this year.
Well, I mean, hey, I'm not sleeping on them. I just think that the Raiders are a good football team. I think that Max Crosby and Chandler Jones coming off the edge is going to be nightmares for people to cover. I think Abrams takes a step forward this year. And, their offense is going to be what it is. I mean, you forgot about Hunter Renfrow over there, too.
You'd assume they're going to stop the run a lot better, too, with Khalil Mack in the center.
Oh, you would think.
No,
not Khalil
Mack.
Mack. Chandler Jones.
Oh, yeah.
Chandler Jones is more of a pass rusher than more of a run stopper.
Yeah.
All right, so we all like the fucking over on the Raiders.
Senior said Waller is a bozo and a fraud.
You ever watched
My
it?
fantasy football fucking shit last year
Hey.
says way differently.
Have you ever watched
You
the
forgot to
play?
put key loss for the Raiders. Henry Ruggs the third.
Well, he was lost last year. He was lost last year.
Speeding like Ruggs.
Speeding like rugs.
All right. Well, since Brady jumped the gun and was going against the format and already declared the Raiders the fucking champions after this division, since we usually wait till the end, but
Way to
we'll
go,
move on to
Brady.
the team who did win this division last year. The Kansas City Chiefs at 12-5 record. They lost in the AFC Championship game. Big upset to the Bengals. Key ads: Trent McDuffie, cornerback. George Koletis, edge rusher. Juju Smith-Schuster, I guess if you could consider.
Oh,
But I don't know. That kind of offsets their. That's a key ad, but that might be offset by their key loss. Tyreek Hill, and I would think that's a loss for them, getting Juju over Tyreek. Losing Tyreek and getting Juju is a loss for them. And they also lost to Honey Badger. They were the 8th ranked defense, which surprised me because I thought their defense had a lot of fucking holes. 4th ranked offense. Over and under is 10.5. I think they might take a step back or be the same. They might be 11, but I can still see them coming in over. I said I'm taking every team in this division over, so I'm going to go over for the Chiefs.
All right. I'll say it. Hear me out. Don't laugh. Fuck off.
14-3.
Hey, that's what I have them as. 14-3. Chiefs win the Chiefs win the AFC West.
Well, you're taking out you and Dre taking out the dramatics here. All right, go ahead, Waz.
I'm going under on the Chiefs here. What I'm thinking is, Yins, remember the beginning of last year, whenever the Chiefs sucked a little bit, and people were like, "Oh, they're fucking terrible," this and that, and then they picked it back up and they won the division, made the playoffs. I think they continued that through an entire season this year. That's what I think they do. I'm looking for the Chiefs defense to finish maybe bottom 50 to 60% in the league. And their offense, I'd say maybe 10th in the league. They take a giant step back on offense.
I like how he said 60% bottom of the league. Why didn't you just say 20th or 25th? We all
I
know
wanted
there's
you guys to
something-
have to think about it.
We
So
all
how many
have to do
games?
math.
How many games are you saying they're going to win?
8.
8.
Wait.
Whoa.
Jesus.
So Tyreek Hill basically was their biggest loss.
Well, so this is my
You
thing.
think he's worth
Tyreek,
4 games?
But here's my thing, though. I think Tyreek Hill is massively overrated, but at the same time, that takes a lot of fucking focus from defenses. Whenever Tyreek Hill is on the field, he gets all those double teams and shit.
Right,
And
so
now,
he's not overrated. No one ever calls him
He's
an
just
elite.
fast.
You're right, but
He-
no one calls him no one has ever called him, and I know Drew said this, no one's ever called him an elite route runner or an elite pass catcher. But he has speed, which has to be accounted for. Defenses have
that's
to
true.
scheme for that.
He's a game changer.
But that
He's a game
speed,
changer.
though, doesn't put him in, like, the top. I wouldn't put him in the top 4 or 5 receivers in the league just because he's fast.
He's up there.
If that was the case, then fucking Hollywood Brown would be top 10
Well,
easily.
no, but not that alone. But the speed. The speed has to be factored into it. That guy could catch a 5-yard pass and turn it into an 80-yard touchdown.
Well, I've seen Juju Smith-Schuster do that.
Yeah, but
On a
not
drag route.
right, but not beating people with flat out speed. I seen him do that against the Colts with some bad fucking defense over the top. I seen him do that. I never seen him do it with flat out fucking cheetah speed like Tyreek Hill can do. But that's an argument for a different day. So Waz, you like the under then?
I like the under.
We all like me, Brady, and Drew. Wait, Brady, did you go on the Chiefs yet?
No. All
No,
right.
okay. No, I don't think you did. No, go ahead, go you.
I don't necessarily agree with Waz at 8 wins, but they definitely regress. I'll give them 10.
So you like the under?
Yeah. That's all I really got to say about
You
it.
know,
Losing Tyreek Hill was massive. It
Yeah.
was What?
it's still Mahomes though. I mean,
Yeah, it's still Mahomes. I mean, it is Mahomes.
And they
But
still got Kelsey, and Juju's going to be a big player for them.
Boo Boo Smith Schuster,
Boo-boo.
as AV would call him, Boo Boo Smith Schuster. Yeah, I mean, they're still going to be a good team. But 10 wins is a good season. It's not like it's a bad season.
All right. So,
It's just what I think.
all right, we already got Drew picked the Chiefs to win the division prematurely. Brady prematurely picked the Raiders. Waz, who do you like to win this division?
The Raiders.
Waz.
I think the Raiders have a terrific season. I say they make it. They're a contender. I would say to make the conference championship. I think in my eyes, they're going to be terrific this year.
I agree with that.
I myself am agreeing with Brady and Waz. I love the Raiders. They make a big step. It's going to be a push. This is going to be a fucking dogfight all fucking year.
Oh, yeah.
Broncos are going to be in it, giving every one of these fuckers. But all these teams, I think, will be right around 11, maybe 12 wins. Some of them maybe around 10. But I think they'll be battle tested by the time they get to the playoffs. And I really like these teams. I'm going Raiders.
Senior said my fantasy team name is Top Tier.
Top tier.
Top Tier.
All right. We're moving on to the shitty ass fucking AFC South. Would you call this the NFC North of the AFC?
I mean, that's the East.
Nah, the NFC East got a couple good teams.
No, the NFC East is the NFC least is the worst. Everyone calls it the least.
Nah, the NFC is the North is the worst division in the NFC. So the AFC South
It's a snitch.
on the equivalent of them. We'll start off with the fucking Jags, the dumpster fire the Jags. Not DNMP, obviously.
The NFC.
It's like every year. Key additions: Trayvon Walker from Georgia. Good get. Key additions: Devin Lloyd, linebacker in the draft. Brandon Sheff, offensive lineman. Evan Ingram, tight end they got from the Giants. Key losses: Miles Jack. 28th in defense, 32nd in offense. 6.5 over under for a 3-win football team. So Vegas likes them to be better this year. A key addition too is not really an addition, but Etienne. Etienne's back. Etienne looks good. He's going to help Trevor. I look for Trevor Lawrence to take a big step. I like the over on this. I can see them squeaking out 7, maybe 8 wins. Joe, you want to go?
Your turn, I think. What was there over under?
6.5.
Under. 2-15. They're bad.
Everyone's 2-15 or 12 plus.
Hey, but I will say this about the Jags. They are not the worst team in the AFC.
Any reasons why you think they're going to be 2-15? No.
I don't know. Trevor Lawrence, I mean, I know he didn't have weapons last year. He just didn't impress me that much. So I just don't think they're that good of a football team.
Brady, Jags, go.
They'll definitely be better than last year. I'll take the under still, but put it a very close under at 6. A very close under at 6. I give them 6 wins this year.
A very close under. Wow.
I got the Jags on my TV right now. Trevor Lawrence does look pretty good, though.
I agree with Braxty here on a very close under. Very close. Nail-biting close.
Yeah, so don't put any coin on it. It's not going to be worth the headache you're going to have to deal with because it's going to be very close.
I wouldn't put it.
Kenny
I
Pickett
picked the over. I wouldn't
Lawrence.
pick. I wouldn't pick the over. I wouldn't put money on the over anyhow. I just think they're going to be better. I think they're going to be squeak out 7 wins. We talked too much about them.
We did.
We talked
Way
to a
too
team
much.
who I think personally is going to be in the last place in this division. I don't know how they finished over the Jaguars. The Texans, 4-13, DNMP, obviously. Key additions: they drafted Derek Stingley Jr., whatever the fuck, second or whatever the fuck the name is. Cornerback, they drafted him. Kenyon Green, offensive lineman, they drafted him. Key losses: nobody, because they didn't really have anybody to fucking lose. You might say it's a loss. I don't call it a loss. I know Ian's gonna say, I'm not talking about, Ian's can talk about him. I'm not talking about that fucking sexual predator on this fucking show. He wasn't a key loss because he didn't even play for him last year. To me, it's not even a key loss. 27 on defense, 30 on offense, over under 4.5. They won 4 last year. They definitely ain't winning 4 this year. Under.
I agree. And last pick, I said the Jags weren't going to be the worst team in the AFC because these guys are going to be the worst team in the AFC. But they still have 2 wins. I don't know where they find them. 2 wins.
Are they going to get 2 wins?
I don't know. Under. They found 2. They found 2 out there. Davis Mills led Davis Mills to Brandon Cooks.
He's
led him
nice,
to
though.
0.
I like that
I do
dude.
kind of like
He's
Davis.
not bad.
Yeah, he's not bad.
He don't have nothing to work with. Brandon Cooks. He got Brandon Cooks.
Yeah.
Brady, you want to go on the Texans?
Yeah, I agree. I agree. They will lead the league in something, and it'll be the quarterback with the longest neck, Davis
Does
Mills.
have a long
Other than that, yeah, I give them 2 wins. I agree with you. They'll find 2 out there somehow, some way. They will scratch and claw to win 2 games. Where they're at, I got no idea. No fucking idea. They'll probably beat the Jags once, and then I would imagine they'll probably beat Tennessee or they'll win 2 division games.
Yeah, in my prediction, the Jags and the Texans are both 1-5 in the division, so I feel like they probably just split, and that's where they go.
Yeah, they just split with each other.
And then they found another win somewhere out there on the field.
Let me say something about the Brady. Remember we talked about what team was it? The Lions in the NFC, who was a good ATS team. The Texans were a good ATS team.
Yeah, because they were catching 30.
Right, but they tended to play people, and I don't know why this was. Maybe teams fucking slept on them.
That's exactly what it is.
Didn't prepare as hard. Because you know how that can be where you're like, we're playing the Texans. Yeah, we can take an off week.
That's exactly what it was.
You still squeak out a win against them. Waz, what do you think about the Texans? We spend too much time on
Yeah, we were spending a lot of time on the Texans.
Way too much time.
Under.
Way too much time.
Hammer it.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
We're moving on.
Let's wrap this shitty division up.
Yeah,
quick.
moving on to the Colts. 9-8 last year. DNMP. Key additions: Matt Ryan, Stephon Gilmore. Key losses: they lost offensive lineman Mark Lowski. 10th ranked defense, 9th ranked offense. Over and under 9.5. I'm gonna go on over this because they're gonna get 4 wins against the Texans and the Jags. So right there's 4 wins. I really like this team. Matt Ryan's a definite upgrade at quarterback. I like the over. This team's going to win 10 or 11 games, in my opinion.
Drew.
Right.
Oh,
Okay.
sorry.
Go.
You said they're going to get 4 wins against the Jags and the Texans. Wrong. They're going to get 6 wins against every team in this division. They sweep it. They're way better than everyone in this division. 13-4. The Colts.
Oh, fucking A. Can we fuck off?
The Colts are a really good football team. this
4
year.
wins better by Matt Ryan.
And everybody else getting worse.
Anything to add on that?
This guy.
How many
this
divisions
guy.
do we have left? Can we fucking get this over with? God, I am
Yeah,
tired
we got
of
one more
retelling-
division. We got one more.
I
division.
got the over of the Colts.
Over.
I think they win 10 games.
Way over. Put way over for Drew.
Way over.
Way over.
Hey, what's the over under?
9.5. They won 9 last year.
Over by a pube.
Over by a few.
Right pube on there.
See, this
Over, circle over, and then pube.
Senior said Matty Ice isn't that
Or
there.
tape a piece of your pube next to that so we know that it's over by a
Is
pube.
pube spelled P-U-B-E?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
Senior
over
said,
by a
Senior
pube.
got-
Just
Senior gotta
tape
fuck
one of
off
your
with the
pubes
Carson
on there with
Wentz
Scotch tape,
Yeah,
just so we
Senior
know.
said Matty Ice isn't that dude anymore. He's not, but old washed
He's
up.
better than
He's
Wentz.
better than Wentz.
Yeah.
What's the
See-
fuck? Get the what's
And that's
the
going to
fuck?
add a whole different element to that offense instead of just give the ball to Jonathan Taylor 80%.
Not to make them a 14-win fucking
Oh, they're not
game.
going to be a 13-win team. I can tell you that.
Listen, Frank Reich was a guy who coached Carson Wentz in Philadelphia. He was the offensive coordinator to almost winning an MVP. And when he gets him in fucking Indianapolis, he has him hand the ball off to Jonathan Taylor fucking 30 times a game. That's how much he trusts him. Spent too much time on this. Last team that won this division at 12-5. They won this division. They probably got 6 wins right here. Colts didn't have quarterback last year. This year they do. Titans, 12-5. They lost in the second round, and the only reason they made it to the second round because I think they had a bye. Key adds: Tyron Burks, wide receiver; Robert Woods, Austin Hooper. Key losses: Julio Jones. And AJ Brown. AJ Brown's a loss. I don't know how much of a loss Julio Jones is, but he's a big name, so I wrote it down. There were 6 defense, 15th offense, over under 9.5. I think because this division stinks, I'm going to take them over, but I think maybe 10 wins. This is a very close over.
Drew gets the hammer out and pounds the under. I got
Oh, wow.
pounds the under. A 6-11 football team.
Whoa.
Tannehill has nobody to fucking throw to. Derrick Henry, I'm
No,
not.
buddy. He just read off 3 receivers they just got and a tight end.
Yeah, but Traylon Burks is an unproven rookie. Robert Woods is coming off an ACL injury, and Austin Hooper's an tight end. So I don't think it's that good.
Well, he's a scrub anyhow. Their whole thing rests on, their offensive line's good. It all rests on fucking,
And I was gonna say I hate to root for it, and like Brady said earlier, I'm not rooting for him. Just saying, I think he's probably gonna end up getting hurt again. He's kind of getting on the back end of his career. He's been used as a bell horse cow for X amount of years. I think it's just catching up to him. But it's on the back of his career. But for running back, it is. He's getting into his
He's
late.
like 26.
No, he's late 20s, and for a running back, that's tail end of a career.
All right. What's the over and under? 10.5.
9.5.
9.5. Over. They also squeak out 10 wins just because that division's so bad. The Colts and the Titans both get 4 wins handed to them because they get to play them other 2 bozos. They'll squeak out another couple wins. Just because Derrick Henry is an animal.
Was.
I have this as a very close under. Very close under here. I do think that their offense improves somewhat because they kind of offloaded some big name players and they added some dudes that might fit better in their system. I that's all I gotta say. Just a very close under.
Okay, we'll go around the horn real quick.
Colts.
Who do you like to win this division? Drew,
Colts.
Brady,
Colts.
Colts all around.
Clean sweep. I like the Colts too. Bet on the
Congratulations, Colts. You are the champions.
Colts. You are the champions.
Go get your merch now.
Yeah, they might as well start making the merch now. All right, we're moving on to the fucking best division in all of football, the AFC North. We'll start off with them fucking dirtbags from the fucking heroin capital of the fucking world, the Baltimore Ravens. DNMP. Love to see it.
DNMP.
Love to see it.
Love
Love
to
this
fucking
second.
see a DNMP next to the Ravens. 8-9. Key additions: Kyle Hamilton, safety, they drafted. Trevor Lindenbaum, center, they drafted. Kyle Fuller, cornerback, they got from the Broncos. Marcus Williams, safety, they got from the Saints. Key losses, the only one thing I could think of was Hollywood. Don't really matter. They don't throw the football good anyway. 19th defense, 17th offense. Over and under, surprise for an 8-win football team. 10.5. Your friend Big Grizzly. I'm going to go on the under. I think they win 9 or 10. I don't think they win.
Can I go? I have a really.
I don't
bold,
think they win 11.
Can I go? I have a really bold take.
You're
Okay.
back.
We're back.
All right, we're back. So my bold prediction was Shane. I hope you're watching. The over hits, but it's another DNMP for the Baltimore Ravens.
Oh, get the fuck.
They're an
out of here.
11-win football team, but it's a
They don't make
DN.
the fucking playoffs?
It's a DNMP. Why have 3 fucking playoff teams from the West? Over.
So that means you don't even have them winning division at 11 wins.
No.
Wow.
Well, you know what he's gonna say because
Yeah, and it's going to be a ridiculous thing to say.
All right, Brady, you want to go?
16 fucking wins.
Brady, you want to go on the Ravens here?
Yeah, this is a tough one here because God, were they were depleted last year, and they're getting all them guys back. On paper, they do still have a really good team. They had good off season. Hate the shit out of them, but I'll say under, but they win 10 games by a pube. Under by a pube.
Under
Under by a pube. Under pube. Shane, if you're watching, sorry, but it's under by a pube.
Was.
I also have them under by a pube.
2 under pubes.
And no one got anything else to say about the fucking...
No, not really. I just think I don't know. I think they're a good team, but Lamar Jackson's inability to pass will hinder them.
11.
They had a good draft. They did have a good draft.
No,
Oh, they had a good draft.
Kyle Hamilton is a good draft pick, and
No, he's not.
Lindenbaum's a good
Kyle
second,
was a bust. You see him getting burnt by that fucking white practice squad dude? Bust.
Let's move on.
All right, we're moving on to the shithole fucking Browns, 8-9. Another team I love to see with a DNP.
DNP, baby, DNP.
Love to see it every time. And then we're used to seeing DNP next to their fucking name.
Sure we do.
Key additions: Amari Cooper. Key losses: Jarvis Landry, Austin Hooper, Baker Mayfield. 14th defense. And you know I didn't add key addition. I ain't add him because we don't even know if he's going to play this year. And if he does, how effective will he be?
He's just here to do the sex offender shuffle.
He's just here to do the sex offender. He's going to come out doing the sex offender shuffle. He's not apologetic. He don't give a fuck. The only thing he's sorry for is that he got caught. That's the only thing he's sorry for. 14th ranked defense, 20th offense, 8.5. I am going big time. You can put big time under on this.
You can write me next to big time under. They're a 4-win football team this year. Another DNP.
That's where he's getting all them wins from. He gives like the teams that aren't going to win the divisions like 1 or 2 wins.
Yeah. Let's not forget here. The Browns do have the best offense line in football. They still have the Chubster. I hate the shit out of them. They're the worst city in America. They get 8 wins. They do get 8 wins.
But that's under, so.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying. They
But
do
it's
get
not-
8
it's
4
not-
wins. 4 wins is absurd.
Brady, can I ask you if they had the best offensive line in football? Why did they have the 20th ranked offense last year?
Because they had Baker Mayfield. He sucked.
Now they're going to have Jacoby Brissett.
I know.
Now
And
they're
he
going to have
might be better. He might be better.
Daniel.
No.
I don't like all this Jacoby slander. He used to win me money. But I also have the under. 7 wins.
All under. Fuck Cleveland. Fuck them hard. I'm done talking about them. Fuck them and
They're
the
sex
sexual
offenders.
predator quarterback. They want to talk shit on Rapeless Burger all them years, which all he did was a drunk Fondo in a fucking bathroom, which any
Now
goddamn
it's Massage
every
Watson.
goddamn man alive's done a drunk fucking Fondo before. We're moving on. We're not talking about that team anymore. We're going on team finish second in this division, the Pittsburgh Steelers, 9-7-1.
Woo!
Lost in the first round. We did have we had an MP. We made the playoffs.
We had an MP, baby. MP.
Key additions: Kenny Pickett,
Kenny.
Miles Jack, Larry Ogunjobi. And I haven't put a second round draft pick or a third round draft pick on anyone's key additions, but I did add it for the Steelers. George Pickens. This guy's
NFL
going to be
young
a
boy.
fucking star.
NFL
I don't care
young
what
boy.
anyone says. Key losses: Big Ben, obviously. You lose a fucking Hall of Fame quarterback, and Juju, because I couldn't really find nothing else. 20th ranked defense, 21st ranked offense. I think the defense definitely gets better.
Yeah.
We got some guys back. Or that defense was ranked that low because of our run defense was just god awful. 7.5 wins. I like the Steelers over that. They match it. I mean, how are you going to go under that? I mean, Mike Tomlin's never had a fucking losing season. I got to go over.
Justin said, "Did I miss my boys?" Not yet. You guys are next.
Got it, Drew.
Pound me over, baby. The
Here we
Pittsburgh
go.
Steelers are an 11-win football team this year.
I get
11-6. They finished the 7th seed in the AFC, and they may make a little noise. They might make a little noise in the playoffs. We'll see. Kenny Pickett.
Good. All right.
All right, good, Brady. What do you got for the Steelers?
Okay, so I bleed Steeler football, so I will not, and my body and my mind will not allow me to say under. It just won't do it. But god damn it, am I fucking scared, and this might be a fucking long football season for me, because this offensive line is fucking brutal. I mean, it is fucking brutal. They said they went out and they got Mason Cole. He's supposed to be an upgraded center. Stinks. They went out and got this James Daniels fucking buster from the Bears. He was supposed to be real good. Fucking stinks. Fucking Dan Moore Jr., get him the fuck out of there. He's terrible. This offensive line, I mean, 2 preseason games, they're letting fucking nobodies just dominate at the line of scrimmage. I mean, this is very, very, very concerning to watch. I mean, I know it's preseason, but my God, poor Najee. I mean, Najee Harris, that guy, I feel bad for him. He's gonna need Deshaun Watson level masseuses after every game, because this offensive line is atrocious. But with that being said, somehow Mike Tomlin just does find the best out of every team he gets. So I'll give the Steelers, I want to say 8 wins, but I don't want to see Mike Tomlin lose his fucking his winning season, so I'd give us 9 wins. Just because I'm a Steeler fan. And the defense will keep us in a lot of games. We'll be a good team to bet on because we're going to be getting points like almost every week, I'd imagine. And Olu is back, and we did add the Ogunjobi or whatever the fuck his name is.
Ogunjobi.
But I don't give a fuck who you trot out a quarterback. If this offense line's going to look like this all season, you might as well trot me out there 'cause it's going to be the same result. I'm going to be
Dude,
on my
it's fucking
fucking
preseason.
ass.
He's already negative.
Exactly.
He's already
Exactly.
negative, Nancy.
Exactly. It's the preseason. You're playing against Busters. That's our starting offensive line
Listen,
out
I
there.
wanna
They're getting fucking manhandled.
I want to say one thing about that. Everyone last season in the preseason ripped on Jamar Chase because he couldn't get to the ball and he turned out to be a top 5 NFL receiver. It's just preseason. Things can turn around.
They could. They very well could. You're absolutely right. And I hope they do. Obviously, I'm just
11
saying
wins.
what I'm watching with my eyeballs.
11 wins.
Big Grizzly, are you a realist? What does this offensive line look like to you?
Well, right now they don't look good, and I'll say this: I'll agree with Drew partially because it's the preseason. You don't know. What I do like though is I think the Steelers' offense will be better, only because if that offensive line's batter,
He has been
Bad.
saying 30-furred. Or
30-furred.
31 and shit.
I think they're going to be bad. But if they are bad, we have Pickett or Trubisky's going to be the starting quarterback. They're both mobile, way more mobile than Ben was last year. That'll help. They'll be able to hold on to the ball for a little bit longer, try to get the ball down the field. I like him over. This is because how are you going to bet against it? He's never had a fucking losing record.
Yeah,
I
that's
wouldn't
the
bet
thing,
against it. I wouldn't bet against it. Was?
Now, I hate to say this, gentlemen. It's gonna be under by a pube. He's gonna lose. He's gonna lose his fucking winning season shit by a fucking pube, a pubic hair, under by a pube.
He has it as UBP.
I acronymed it UBP. Under by pube. You think this is the year Mike Tomlin doesn't have a winning record?
Yeah, I think so. There's just too many moving parts on this team. Like, yeah, they still have that great defense, but the offense, I think it's just too much happening all at once. It's not like a couple things moving around. Whole new O-line, fucking new QB. It's too much. It's too much all at once.
Can I say something just real quick? Who the fuck would go to a football game and say, you know what, I'm not going to sit in the seat. I'm going to fucking bob in a goddamn swimming pool and watch football. I mean, what is going on down here in Jacksonville? They wonder why their culture is so fucked up. Anyway, go ahead. Sorry.
No, I agree.
That's all I had to say. Too many moving pieces. I think that's
Honey, I'm going to the football game. Where's my fucking swim trunks?
You got my Jaguar swim trunks out there. No, I agree with you. That's so dumb. If you have to put a swimming pool into your fucking stadium, you're not real fucking football fans. So I guess we'll move on to the team that won this division. The Bungles, 10-7, lost the Super Bowl. Don't know how the fuck they got there. I'd rather see a DNMP next to their fucking name, but unfortunately, they got to the Super Bowl. Key additions: Daxton Hill, cornerbacks; Lael Collins, offensive lineman they got from Dallas. Key losses: Riley Rafe. They lost Larry Ogunjobi.
You say Riley Reed.
Yeah, Riley Reid. Yeah, they lied.
Defense and CJ Uzamaha. Uzama, tight end. 17th defense, 8th ranked offense, over under 9.5 wins. I'm going to take the over on this. I think they can repeat what they did last year, 10 fucking wins, maybe 11. I like the over for the Bengals. They do have a good offense with a lot of fucking talent. I like the over.
I unfortunately agree, and I unfortunately think they're going to win the division.
How many games?
I have them winning 13 football games.
13 football games.
The AFC North, 3 teams with fucking double-digit wins.
Yeah.
Wait, what did you
That's
predict for the Steelers? I forgot.
11.
11. What for the Ravens?
11.
13 for the Steelers. There's 35 wins coming from 3 teams in the
There's 9 AFC teams with double-digit wins.
All right. Brady, what do you think about the Bungles?
Oh man, you know what? I think that was just a classic fucking what the fuck world are we living in? How did this fucking happen? That's why they got to the Super Bowl. They still do have a good offense. Their defense is going to get exposed a little bit this year. And Jamar Chase is now on the map. He's not going to have the season he had last year. Give me the under. I say they under by a pube. UBP. They won 9 games.
UBP.
UBP. I guess I won't say who wins the division. I guess it's pretty explanatory.
I agree with Braxty. Give me UBP. Under by a pube.
UBP. Brady and Waz. All right, who do we got winning the AFC North? Go around the horn, Drew. Cincinnati, Drew.
I got the Ravens, unfortunately, but
I also have the Ravens. Sorry, Buckaroos.
Wait, Brady, didn't you guys have them under 10.5 wins?
I said they were going to have 10 wins.
I also said 10.
Oh, okay, and under by a pube. Okay.
UBP. UVP on pretty much everyone in the division except for the Stellars. I got them OBP, over by pube.
Waz, who do you have winning the division?
Well, you got
I also have Baltimore. Sorry,
Baltimore.
boys.
Who do you have?
I gotta go Baltimore too because I like their defense better than I like the Bungles defense. Even though I'm not a real big fan of their fucking quarterback.
Oh, don't get me wrong. Joe Burrow is one of the best quarterbacks in the league.
No, I didn't mean Burrow. I meant Jackson. I mean,
I just
he's
wanted
a
to
great
put that
athlete.
out.
I don't consider him a fucking. I don't consider.
No,
him
I know. I just want to put on record that Burrow is obviously the best quarterback in the fucking division. He's probably one of the best quarterbacks in the league, and he will be.
Okay.
And they will be good for the next decade. But I just think this year it's going to be a little hangover, and and a couple of their guys are going to be on the map a little bit more. Like the Jamar Chase ain't going to be seeing all this one-on-one coverage that he did most of the year last year. Okay.
I have.
Okay. So now, who? Oh, did you pick who you're gonna?
Yeah, I had the Bengals winning.
Yeah, the Bengals. Okay. Now we're going on to who's gonna win the AFC.
Do you want my heart pick or my real pick?
Your real
What's
pick.
your real pick?
Your
My
real pick.
real pick, I have Buffalo. Buffalo taking on the Bucks. Buffalo winning the Super Bowl. But in my heart, I got the Pittsburgh Steelers winning the Super Bowl underneath the Bucks. That's my heart pick, and you can't blame the guy. You can't blame me.
All right, Brad,
Yeah,
give me your AFC champion and your Super Bowl winner.
I got the Bills coming out of the AFC beating the Vegas Raiders. And I think I got one of the most bizarro Super Bowls in a long time, the Bills and the Vikings. And the
So
Bills
one of
winning
them's
it all.
gonna have to win their first Super Bowl.
Yeah, Bills get their first one over the Vikings, and it's going to be an electric Super Bowl. I think it's going to be one of the most electric Super Bowls in a long time.
Ooh, Justin.
That would get a high rating, I think.
That'd be a good Super Bowl. There's a lot of talent there, a lot of star power.
Justin-
Kirk Cousins though would be shitting his pants because the Super Bowl's the biggest prime time.
No, but it's not Monday night. It's not Monday night.
It's not Monday night, and that's why. And you know what? And I think
It'll be Sunday night. He sucks on Sunday.
all
night.
their playoff games though, they're going to intentionally help Kirk Cousins. They're going to make him at 4:00. They're going to make all his playoff games at 4:00, so he doesn't have to play a primetime game.
Justin said Drew is not my favorite.
Hey,
Yes.
wait. You said the Bills and the Raiders?
No, Bills
No,
beat the
Bills
Raiders
and the
in the
Vikings.
AFC.
I said the Bills beat the
Oh,
Raiders. in
okay.
the AFC.
I was like, am I retarded? I had to look it up. I was like, I really don't think the motherfuckers are in it.
All right, before I go to Waz for the Super Bowl pick, everybody in the comments tell us your Super Bowl picks, and I'll write it down in here in the fucking steno, and then we'll go back to it. Waz, give me your Super Bowl picks.
God damn, dude. The AFC is tough. I think the AFC could be anybody's fucking ball game. I don't think it's going to be the Bills. The NFC, I have the Bucks coming out.
Yeah, I know that.
Of course. Yeah, of course.
I think honestly the Pats they take no. Let me fucking talk, dickface. I'm saying they take a step in the right direction. I don't think they get back to the conference championship game where they belong, but I think they make a good push this year. I think they get past the wild card game. It's tough. It's a tough call. It's tough. God damn it.
Come on, pick someone here.
I'm thinking.
There's not a fucking gun to your head here, buddy.
I'm thinking here.
Justin, he said Bengals 49ers. Who wins? I'm gonna probably the Bengals.
Ooh.
Senior said Birds Bills. Birds win.
Birds are not going to the Super Bowl. Let's just settle down.
Senior.
Give me Raiders Bucks. Bucks win it.
And is bricked the whole time, and they're frozen again.
Wait, who did you pick? Raiders.
Raiders. No, not to win. I got the Bucks winning over the
Yeah,
Raiders.
yeah. No, I just meant who to get there.
Oh.
I automatically assumed who he was going to.
Oh my God, Donnie Robertson would be so mad. He would have been yelling, "Squirt, squirt, squirt!"
All right. So I already picked the 49ers to win the NFC, and I like them. I agree with Brady, and Senior. I like the Bills. I think this is the year the Bills get there.
Buffalo's got a spirit, talking loud, talking
I think they're gonna win their first Super Bowl. I think it's gonna be the fucking Bills, baby.
Not Meat said Bills, Bucks, Bills, dub.
They're gonna win the fucking. Who is it? Not Meat.
Yeah, not Meat. Hey, we have the same Super Bowl now.
Who did he say?
Bills, Bucks, Bills, dub. Same thing as me. Wake up to the spirit.
And who did he pick?
Bills win. Same thing as me.
So we got 4 people picking the Buffalo Bills to win the Super Bowl.
Times are weird.
They're gonna get their first one. It's gonna be a party unlike you've ever fucking seen.
So many tables will be broken.
They're gonna be
Oh my God!
like
Yeah.
Lowe's, Home Depot, Walmart. They're just gonna run out of fucking tables.
They're not going to do it.
They're gonna be
They won't do
talking. They're gonna be talking loud. They're gonna be talking really fucking
Over
loud.
under 5,000 and a half tables broken.
You know,
Here's
you know
the
what
better-
I really have in high hopes for this season? Just because Braxton was talking shit, I hope the Steelers make it to the Super Bowl. That would be awesome. So that Tom Brady can fucking just claw another ring from your fucking slimy clutches.
Well, we would be playing the Vikings, so it wouldn't be Tom Brady.
No, it would be Tommy Touchdown. Tommy Touchdown sends you motherfuckers back home again. I would fucking come.
The better over under on a Bills Super Bowl win would most alcohol poisoning deaths.
What?
Most alcohol poisoning deaths.
Senior said, I want Tommy.
Probably a lot, because them pussies can't handle their alcohol.
I think it would be more fucking crazy than when the Eagles won the fucking Super Bowl.
Senior said, I want Tommy Bitch Boy Brady retiring on a low note again after he gets done with the Masked Singer.
Was he on there? I thought that was Gronk that did that.
I don't know.
Maybe he wants him to. Maybe he's saying he's gonna do it.
No, there's talks that he's going to be on it because he's not. He wasn't at a couple practices.
Well, that was it.
That was it.
That was our NFL preview.
We got the NFL preview in. We'll be back to a regular podcast, maybe or maybe not on Twitch. I don't know.
We don't know.
I have no idea.
Also, no, you got to remember, be looking out for the fucking first gambling show.
Yes, gambling show. So we're gonna start it this week, I guess. Over under and
Yeah, we might as well.
gambling show this year. I will allow player props.
Yeah.
Player props. Try not to make.
No college player props because the major sites do not allow them. So
Yep.
no college player.
Yeah, so NFL player props. And please don't try to make all your fucking picks player props. I don't want to be looking through fucking stats all fucking Sunday afternoon.
I'm
Please-
doing it every week
please
just to
don't do
fuck
it.
with Chris.
Please do 1, maybe 2. Don't do a bunch of player.
I'm
I'm a
doing-
guy that's not going to probably do any player props.
And I'm doing obscure. I'm
gonna-
doing obscure players.
Waj, you like them anytime touchdown scores.
Yeah, but not for the gambling.
Yeah,
show.
but that's tough to make a certified pick.
Yeah.
All right, so player props are allowed. Not using 4 of them or 5 of them is encouraged. Not with a capital N, capital O, capital T. Big Riz don't want to be looking through fucking box scores all goddamn Sunday afternoon.